What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Good afternoon. This is Kev the Galaxybender with you guys, coming to you live. Welcome to episode 11 of the Goku and Kev show. I'm your host, Kev the Galaxybender. And joining me as always, my main man and cohorts in crime. And doing all the shit that you probably shouldn't do, but I do it anyway. My main man, John Ramsey, Goku Black. How you doing today? Dude? How you doing today, man? Hey, look,
like a villain.
My favorite thing to do, like a lot. Let me move this fucking water and shit. My favorite thing to do a lot is go Reddit. Reddit is my new shit. Like, I used to be on GameFAQs all the time for years, and I was like, that site's a toilet. So I started fucking with let's move this mic right here real quick. And when we play the game, we'll move that motherfucker back. All right.
Oh, it's actually in a good. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then when we play the game, we'll move that motherfucker back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it be in the way. But yeah, like I'll be on Reddit and I'll be going public freak out and all this other shit. And saw this video because I just came from the restroom. I was washing my hands, and man, there's women out there that openly talk about don't washing their hands after they use the restroom, dude. I was like, what the fuck? She was like, yeah, why should I? He's like, I don't stick my fingers in my vagina. Like, bitch, like, don't you fucking know how nasty that is? Like, it's not even just about, first of all, it's not even about just you touching, you know, your privates and shit, your vagina, whatever. It's about all the shit that you encounter throughout your day.
Quick rinse.
Yeah, like
just a quick rinse.
Like hit it with the soap to kill the germs and rinse it. It's not that hard. And like they admitted that they would even fucking just turn on the water and be on their phone so people wouldn't think they're weird. I'm like, why would you even just fucking waste the time doing that? Like, just at that point, it's like you need to just tell people you is nasty because that shit is gross, man.
You said
like,
you're on Twitter.
Say what? No. Reddit. Like Reddit is like it's a site.
I know what Reddit is.
Yeah, I be on there and I see that shit, man. And
I wasn't sure if it was Twitch or TikTok, like, because that seems like a TikTok or Twitch thing to me.
I mean, it was a TikTok video, and like it was like women like they were like on a podcast or some shit like that talking like, and she was like, "Why should I have to wash my hands?" And then she had made a comment about why should a guy have to wash his hands too because he's just touching his dick. I'm like, first of all, man, like. You really should wash your hands even before you go into the bathroom.
Yeah, because that's like, really where you're getting all the germs.
Yeah, all the shit
into the bathroom. You're touching your shit.
So I'm like, man, people is fucking crazy. All right, we got somebody in the chat. We got Nia the Gemini. What's up? How you doing today? Hey, welcome. Thank you.
What up, dude?
And but yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. So that's a thought I had when I was coming out the fucking bathroom. Wash your hands, please. People shouldn't have to tell you wash your hands. It's germy. Like you literally spread germs and disease by not doing it. Like that's what it is. Like money's everything.
I mean, honestly, you made a good point. Like you probably should try to like wash your hands first
before you touch it. Because you can put fucking bacteria all up in your vag and all that shit.
When I worked at that chemical place where I was making mean green cleaner. Dude, I would wash my hands before I got anywhere near the bathroom because there was color and dye and you know what I mean? Like just the chemicals in general, like there was acids and shit on my hand.
Believe that shit, man. But yeah, man, that shit, I was like, man, our world is fucking fucked. It's fucking doomed, boy, like that. I already knew it was fucked, but man, that like, I cemented it, man.
I wouldn't give up on our planet just
it's fucked, man.
People aren't
they killing that shit fast. But
I understand your dismay.
So, man, how's it been going, man? Other than the shit I've been hollering about, how's you been going? How's your week been going? What you been doing, man?
Well, it's been about 3 weeks since we did the last one, so
I mean 4. Yeah, it's been about 4. Yeah, because like how it fell on last month. We did it on the 25th too.
Okay.
It's just because February was so fucking short.
Remember? February fuck. Yeah. So
like
I said, I'm just chilling. Still manager in training. Actually, next week, like my actual manager is taking a whole week off, so I am in charge.
Oh shit!
I was actually kind of joking with him. I was like, "Have you ever seen the movie Dictator?" Have you ever seen the movie Dictator?
Oh, with Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I have.
Oh, my God, that movie is so funny.
I have it.
I said, I'm going to be an iron fist dictator.
I got to see that movie.
I said, anybody who does not do what I like, point, and then do the whole cut your head off motion. Yeah. Like, being nice to him, like, that was my favorite part when he was like, He walked into the nuclear facility and he's like, "Oh, I love my new missile. It's big. It's red." He says, "Why is it round?" He said, "Why is it round? I wanted it pointy. Why is it round?" Dude's like, it's more aerodynamic when it's round. He's like, "Oh, more aerodynamic." And while dude's not looking, he's pointing at him and doing the head chop off.
I can imagine saying that shit. It's like he also did a show called What Is America? I think that's what it's called.
America?
It's called What Is America?
Oh, I'm not hip.
I have it on Plex, and he's this, like, he goes around he's different characters. He's not any of the characters that he played. He's completely different characters.
Okay.
And it's a show. And he goes to this real racist town. Like, they're fucking, like, these white people fucking hate everybody. And he went in talking, like, there was like a town hall meeting, and he was talking about they're going to do some new developments. And then, like, he revealed the building that they were going to build, and it was a mosque. Oh, man.
Motherfuckers lost.
Oh, they were ready to kill him. That shit, dude. He was hilarious, dude.
That's what's
like, I don't know how he put some. That shit was real as fuck. Them dudes was ready to kill his ass, though. But yeah, so my week, man, this is what I've been doing. I've been dropping services, dog. I've been dropping services. That's how my week's been going. A month, actually. A month is going.
Just losing them or dropping them or
like fucking. So first of all, fucking Google, they fucking YouTube. You remember I told you they fucking increased the price for the family plans? That's 47% increase.
Yeah, no, you warned me.
So I was like, fuck that, man.
Brave thing.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm dropping that shit. I cut that shit that day. And I was like, I'm going to just add shit to Plex, man. Like for real, like Hulu is next on the shopping block because they had lost Law and Order, but I was able to recoup that. But like, I'm telling you, man, like it's getting ridiculous because it's turning into cable again. That's all it's doing. It's crazy. So it's like I got a solution for that shit. So you know how I get the fuck. So yeah, so I've been, like I said, if Hulu don't get it, because I'm fine with keeping a few. Like I'm probably gonna keep Netflix for, you know, unless they fuck with, they don't update their security. I'll fuck around and drop their shit too, because like they need to put some type of security. They have no 2FA or nothing. Nothing. The excuse they gave me was some bullshit. It was like, yeah, but a lot of people call in because they don't know what they're doing because of old people. I'm like, man, fuck y'all. That's bullshit. That's lazy. You don't want to fucking spend money.
That's exactly making excuses.
So if they don't want to fucking, like I said, they get dropped too. And I dropped COD Mobile. Remember I told you I dropped that shit because like it was taking me like 358 seconds to even tell me that you couldn't find a match. So it was like, because I don't play the fucking the social matches on there because you'll get bots and like,
okay, so that's why you stopped playing COD Mobile?
Yeah, like it was just taking too long. Like, cause like I play, like when I was playing ranked at first, like I was finding matches, it take about 30 seconds. It was quick. But
they would drop you into like a match that was already going on sometimes.
Yeah, but you have to finish those because you can't quit them. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So because you're in rank, where like social you could, but like I said, I don't want to play social because like bots in there. I don't understand. I can't fathom is how can you, a game that popular that's on a fucking phone that have bots? Like everybody has. There's more people that have phones than they do like video game consoles. Like people change their phones every year. You know what I mean? So that was just weird. So, but I dropped that shit and then started playing the big boy one. Well, got back into it because like early on, the reason why I didn't really get into it, and this is why I was playing COD Mobile, because it's a faster game.
Yeah.
And like I was working on Jitsu Squad, and I just didn't have time. So, but because you've seen what you have to
now, you have the time to actually focus on your weapons.
Right. So you see the time
and all that shit. Yeah, that's cool.
But did you see the time commitment you have to spend to do it?
Yeah, you also got to level up all your weapons to get all your attachments.
Yeah,
and all the other
you have to level up different. The
system. I think that's badass. You were just showing me earlier how fucking you have one gun that has basically 3 different fucking jobs.
Yeah, like, the AUG. Yeah, the AUG is a LMG, assault rifle, and SMG.
Yeah,
and that's that gun in real life too. Like you change the receiver out in parts, and it becomes that weapon. You can make a support weapon, assault, or like a range, semi-range weapon. But yeah, like the time that it takes to unlock attachments, because you may need to level up a certain gun to another point, and there's a tree, and like then like you say, you can tune the parts and shit. Like you can go in and, like if the sight, you can even tune like the zoom on the closeness of the sight and stuff like that. You can tune a bunch of shit, but it takes a lot of time to do that. So early on, I was like, this is too much. I don't have time to invest. So now I just jump back into it. That's just been a blast. So. But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know this month's main event giveaway will be Ricky Recharged, and this game is fucking cool as shit. It's fucking cool as hell. It's a cool game.
Come over the last like month we've played it.
Yeah, we play all the time. We play shit all the time. So it's a cool ass game. I'm not gonna. It's an arcade game. That's all I'll tell you because Goku's gonna be playing this shit. But definitely look out for it. Look out for this game because it's a lot of fun. And in the interest of full disclosure, I want to let everybody know that Ricky Recharge was provided to me by Team Recharge. So shout out to JB over there. JB Recharge Hill over at Team Recharge. But however, all the opinions you're about to hear are my own. No one is paying me to review this game, nor did anyone review what you're about to see before it went live. And none of my views and opinions represent either of my employers. I'm sure it's the same for Goku.
Yes, sir.
Right. So the giveaway details. I post the show link. The show link has been posted to my Twitter over at Kev Galaxybender. So in order to enter, just like or retweet the show, either or is fine, to be entered to win. And I will announce the winner, as always, on Twitter after the show. So just stay tuned for that. So again, this is a very, very super casual show. However, the content is very mature, so viewer discretion is advised.
You haven't already heard we are cussing.
Yeah, we go in on shit, so viewer discretion is advised. Our show, as always, is a mix of just Let's Plays, random gaming news. Like, we're not trying to profit, and my hope is to introduce people with some new games, and, you know, they might find some shit that's interesting. So, but it will always be kept grinding for the basement. Like, even if, like, on YouTube or Twitch, somehow I get a ton of subscribers where I can monetize the channel, I'm not going to do that, like, because that's not why I do it. And I don't want people, I hate ads, and that's why, like, I was switching to Brave, because I was fine with paying YouTube for ads.
Yeah,
but that's why I'm switching.
You said it raised the price.
It raises so much for family. It's like, that's crazy, man. Like, and that's only not just to have ads. It's like, no, I don't. Throwing YouTube TV, then hey, maybe. You see what I'm saying? At that price, give me actual something. I'm just paying out to have ads, and I can do that without you. Yep. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna ever monetize my shit. I'm just not, man. Like, I'm not doing this to make no money. But I just want to, like I said, show people the games and shit like that. So, but if you do want check out some cool shows, check out the VGO community show. VGO. I was on a community show last week too. It was a good one. So check them out. Ghost and Tack. They go live every Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they have bonus additional shows, but you can find them over at twitch.tv/TheRealGhostT. And you can also find them over at the main site too, if you subscribe to the app. And they do have some premium services. Their shows are free, always have been. And I don't mind them charging because they've done a free show
been around a while.
Longer than fucking my daughter's been born. Yeah. They've done a lot of shit.
Been around a while.
And like, here's the thing, you don't have to fucking pay them to listen to their shows. It's just, you can, subscribe for bonus content and a bunch of archive shit. Yeah. Totally not necessary. But yeah, and then you can catch the main show, VGO Outsiders, with John Ramsey.
Main show too.
Yeah, you can catch them. They go live every Tuesday.
John Michelle.
9 to 11. And that's over at videogameoutsiders.com. So yeah, shout outs to them. They've been doing a good job for a long time. And like, man, if you get into the VGO, man, like, you should really join their Discord.
I probably should
join their Discord is crazy, dude.
I can imagine.
Like, here's the thing, like, their Discord is filled with people like me, but some are even worse. Like, so, but it's a blast. Like, but it's a blast. Like, one day I was just having a shit day, and I went in there and I was just like, "Hey, man, I'm just having one of those fucking hard days today." I was like, "I'm bumming," and like Michelle, shouts to her. She jumped in there and was like, "Hey, Kev, what's up?" And she was like, "I'm sorry you're having a bad day," but she's like, "Hey, I know your brother wants you to be happy and shit like that." But yeah, she didn't even have to fucking do that.
That's what's up.
Like, she went her way to do that. So that place has always been like that, man. Like, just.
It's a community.
Yeah, it's a community. It's always been like that. So yeah, definitely check them guys out, man. They're awesome. So, Avatar fan fiction. We're not going to have any, like I mentioned in the show preview. However,
a little bit of something.
Yeah, but however, I am working on coming up with another bender, and it'll be a shadow bender. I do know that. So it's going to probably deal with being like a wraith, the shadows and stuff like that. And it's sort of like News Side Bot. But I haven't got any details fleshed out yet. It's just an idea that's floating around. So that is something I am thinking of. So do be on the lookout for that. Now, moving on, let's go ahead and get into the backlog section. Let's see what we got. All right. So Goku, talk to me today, man. I'm looking at this game, dude. What is it? Talk to me, because I don't even know what I'm familiar with the subject matter.
Okay, yeah, it's One Piece.
I know that. I understand that.
The Shogun Jump anime, One Piece. Okay. That is long as fuck. It's probably about almost as long as Bleach.
It's still going on.
Bleach, yeah.
No, yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah, like I looked that up. Like I looked up because I was trying to add it to Plex.
Wasn't sure if the storyline.
And I was like, man, is this still going? And like the guy said, yeah, it's still going. Like the guy written it, so I'm like,
yeah.
So yeah, so I know
it hasn't been featured in Shogun Jump in a while though.
And I used to like watching it, and I'm gonna get a lot of fucking dick in my ass for this. Let me tell you what I liked about it. I like the 4Kids anime dub. Because I like their voice actors.
Kids and
yeah, so like
the original one that was on Saturday mornings.
Yeah,
got me hooked to it, dude. And it was like a little rap that came. It was so badass. I look for it all the time. I look for it all the time. Yeah,
I know what that is.
I look for it all the time.
You have to go back to that. Yeah. I love that. I have the game too, and it has an intro as well. That's what got me hooked. Like I was at work one day, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah. And like that got me to anime, and then like I knew it was localized, and I was like, I'm sure there's a manga out there somewhere, which there was, and then I remember 4Kids had lost the licensing for it, and then it went over to Funimation.
Yep,
Funimation got it. Then they used what became weird with a lot of those shows was that Dragon Ball voice actors does some of the voice acting, and it just made it
One Piece.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It made it weird for me. It made it weird.
Certain characters, though, they weren't.
Yeah, I know. It was certain ones. Yeah, I think it was like Sanji. Was he one?
No.
Because
they didn't play any of the main characters.
Oh yeah, it was because I know. Trust me, yes, they did for sure. I know that for sure. The main character, the guy who does Luffy, it is definitely not the guy that they got for 4Kids. There's a few of them that they changed over because they don't have the rights to use that voice acting. Yeah, like it's different. Trust me.
No,
it made it weird because every time I watch it, I would think Dragon Ball. I'm like, no, that's not Krillin. That's Sanji or whoever it was, whatever plays his voice. But the anime is cool though. It is a cool anime. So what is this, man? Tell me, what is this? What is this?
Well, this is like an open world, like, and since you're a rubber man, like you can slingshot yourself around. So like I kind of like, yeah, dude, like it. I love it when I'm in town. I'm just like.
So it's just like an action adventure game.
It still it's mostly a beat 'em up though.
Yeah, like action. Yeah, you're just
like a 3-dimensional beat 'em up. Yeah, and I mean it's obviously carrying over on a story, and this is only a small part of the story. It's like right after he had got into a really big like fight at the Navy and his brother died, he like disappeared for a little bit, him and his whole crew, and then they popped up in this village. Like that's how kind of like the series starts. You know what I mean? Like that the next season type shit starts where he disappears after Ace dies.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And then he comes back.
And Ace is his brother, isn't it?
Ace was his brother.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he pops up in this little town, and so you're picking up, and you got all his new moves, basically.
Okay, I got you.
He, like, learned fourth gear and like, some other shit, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, when he fucking be smoking and shit.
When he's all big and buff and all black and shit, yeah.
Because third gear was when he was, like, shiny, wasn't it?
Yeah, like
smoking
black.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Because there was one where he was, like, just real, like, shiny.
Oh, yeah, that's third gear.
Was it third gear?
That was third gear, where he's real fast.
Yeah, it was real fast. Yeah, that's one, and he was real shiny, and fourth gear was, like, real big. And
he's buff and shit, yeah. And he's got, like, clouds and shit.
That's awesome. So you get to do that in here?
Yeah, you can actually literally turn into fourth gear, like, get big as fuck and just beat on motherfuckers. No, it's just.
Oh, I like third. But you can switch.
But that's the thing is like.
I love third gear.
Okay, so you also have two different fighting styles. You have like your Rubberman fighting style, which is like a speedy one where you can dodge and shit.
Yeah.
And then you have like where he turns his limbs into hardened plastic.
Yeah.
That black steel looking. And your more close combat, you can actually guard attacks like.
Sounds awesome, dude.
And then retaliate, you know what I mean?
It reminds me of Prototype.
So there's two different kind of fighting styles. And then, like I said, there's fourth gear. And like, I'm not going to lie, like I didn't even use the other form, like with the hardened plastic. I don't like guarding a lot because if you dodge right, it slows everything down.
Time. Yeah, like in Bayonetta.
Yeah, the hockey move or whatever. Like it turns it fucking boom, and it just slows down. And I mean, bullet time, and I just take care of it.
It's better to do that because you're still mobile or blocking. You're sitting still. You're moving target.
Exactly.
Yeah. I get that.
You can do that at any point too. You can also just slow down time as one of your moves and like use it to get around and.
Okay.
So I mean, like the game has. In my opinion, it sucks because it's probably a dead game. Like, they're probably not going to do anything else to it. If you do get DLC, skins and whatnot. Yeah, no, of course. But it is, for itself, it's a great game. It really is. Like, and see this part here at the end when he's in the builder, the barrel, like, that is so goofy.
Was that Smoker?
Yeah, that was Smoker.
That's my dude, man.
That part is so goofy. Like, trying to hide and barrel in some of the sneak missions are really hard.
Oh, that would drive me crazy because you know I'm impatient as fuck.
Yes, so was I. And I mean, I was like, I really, because I liked like what was the Tenchu?
Oh yeah. See, it was good. Kay, he's the one who introduced me to that.
Yeah, dude.
But like my rank was like I forget what it was like because I used to go and just scrap.
Yeah.
But like that was good. You didn't want to scrap. It was always bad. Like you either failed mission. Or, it was failed.
It was actually good at being sneaky, but this game, its sneakiness is not.
It's probably not really.
Not made for it, but they're trying to force.
Shoehorn it in.
It was.
The games do that shit, man. A lot of games do that. That's unfortunate. But I mean, it sounds like it doesn't like put a big blemish on the game. It seems like we had fun with overall. Did you see Donna Krieg in this? You get to see him.
Donna Krieg is no.
Fuck. So what's some of the villains you see in there? We saw Smoker.
Dude, actually,
the red hair Shanks is in there. Oh, he's a good guy, but red hair
Shanks is not in this.
Mihawk.
You actually get to see your other brother, Sabo.
Oh, okay. So I didn't even know about him.
Yeah, his other brother.
Did you see? There's his black hand. Do you see Mihawk? Is he in this?
Mihawk?
Yeah,
no.
The guy to be like on a boat that he be fucking people up with that sword.
No, the dude with the big giant cross sword. No.
Yeah, who do you all see?
So okay, there's the Gamma 6. There's Smoker. You see Smoker. Okay, there was Gamma 6 real quick. I'm looking over at the actual podcast, so now I can actually see.
No, you're supposed to look at this though.
That is what.
Okay. Yeah, you want to talk about that because it's on the delay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because we're delayed.
All right, so yeah, there's obviously Smoker, and like then you also fight like the little sword chick that has that rivalry with Zoro. Like
fuck, I know what you're talking about.
You know the cheetah guy.
I can't think of her name.
You know the cheetah guy that he learns how to do Gear 3 off of, where he gets real fast.
Yeah,
the cheetah guy that he fought, the general, whatever. Yeah. That guy's in there.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember how I created that GIF? And it was like, have a gravity bending day. That GIF that I made.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that dude who has the sword, he's blind. He's in this game too.
Oh, okay, I got
you. He can control gravity. You got to fight him too. He's a motherfucker.
That's badass.
He's a motherfucker. And I mean, like, I wouldn't say like it's a real big cast of people because you're still thinking of like the first few.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like this is later on in the story, so these are all. There, a lot of them are reoccurring, like Smoker, for instance.
Yeah, he comes back. Yeah,
but these are the newer enemies.
Gotcha.
That you're kind of dealing with.
Do you meet anybody like there? Ain't there a dude that like flicks boogers too?
There is, yeah. The
dude's weird.
That was the whole.
They explode.
There was a whole group of them.
Yeah.
The bishops.
And the chick had the hands.
Yeah. Remember? No, Robin. She joins the crew.
Yeah, I know. I remember
Robin joins the crew.
I remember that. Yeah.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the point where nobody else joins the crew. You even have the skeleton guy. Fuck, I forget his name. Like, everybody's in the crew. You don't even have the Sailing Mary anymore. Now it's the Thousand Suns.
Oh, is it?
Sailing Mary, or Going Mary. The original ship that he first got, Going Mary, it breaks. And, like, finally gives up. And, like, it was a point where, like, it almost, like, was talking to him in the cartoon. It was, like, it gave me like goosebumps, dude. Like I was like, wow. And it was like, please let me go. Cause he was about to fucking like jump in the water. He was about to jump in the water and yank it back out and like sacrifice himself to save the Going Merry.
Oh man,
and the ship pretty much told him like, I loved our adventure. Please let me go.
And he did. He's tripping.
And
he was on some serious drugs.
They came up with then Frankie made the new one, the Sunny Thousands.
Some serious drugs sound like, man.
If your ship is talking to you, yeah.
Hell yeah, boy.
Like, pass those around too.
Man, boy, that you can pump that straight to my veins. Take me away from all this, man. Just take me away from all this. So
it's a really good game.
You like it?
I love it, dude. I still play it, just like fucking High on Life. Like I still go back and play High on Life, mostly for the commercials. I usually just sit there in the house watching TV that I do like that, dude. With fucking
like Fear. Fear is when I do.
Yeah,
I go back and do it all the time.
I'll go back and play High on Life. And I go back and play on that. I go back and play this too.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed this, man. I'm glad you enjoyed this. One Piece World Seeker. It looks pretty cool, guys. Check it out. All right, so let's move on to my man. All right, let's see. I got it right this time. Boom. All right, so moving on. What we looking at right now, Joe? Let's dive into this
all right, man.
You the one told me to put it on the show.
I know.
I didn't even ask you.
I was gonna try to finish it. This is the whole reason this game. Right. Well, not this game. Actually, it was the second one.
Right.
Is the reason why I was like, dude, I want to play that game. I think it was awesome. He's running around with a sword and he's fucking cutting people's heads off and fucking, dude, that's awesome. The first one,
it's good, man.
It's good. I'm not complaining. It's not a bad game. And like I'm way later in the game. Yeah. I'm totally at the end where Haji is fucking talking about you're practically walking the two swords to the guy.
Gotcha.
And you're like, well, what if I just kill the guy and take that third sword?
Right.
Like, you're talking big. So I know I'm at the end.
Right.
I know I'm at the end.
Yeah,
and the shit is hitting the fucking fan. Like I remember fighting that big ass motherfucking.
You gotta fight multiple of them sometimes.
Yeah. No, not that big. Not the big.
Oh, not the boss. Not the boss. Yeah, not the big towering guy.
But yeah, there's a couple of them, the Minotaurs that are in there, and that's what I'm saying. Like I'm coming into rooms where I have like 3 Minotaurs in the room. Oh, yeah. There's those fucking little like glowy white guys with the dual swords that beat you real fast and shit.
Yeah, and they can tell.
And there's fucking little floaty flying things that shoot fucking shit at you from a distance. Like I'm in the thick of it, dude. Like I know I am near the end. I gotcha.
So yeah, so when it gets crazy like that, man, the game like it wants you to switch weapons and wants you to use different weapons for different situations. And it comes down to like kind of like Shadow Warrior always took a lot of stuff from those. And this one is a reboot of the classic series, which is very similar. I wouldn't say in structure per se, but in gameplay wise to the classic one, where it does want you to first of all stay moving. Like you gotta stay moving. That's the one main thing.
And I finally got that part.
Yeah, you gotta be dashing, moving, sprinting.
You were saying that I wasn't dashing enough, and I'll tell you, bro, I am to the point where I run out of stamina.
Yeah, well, like, and there's ways to like time it, and like you have to like manage the cooldown. It is a resource you have to manage, but like early on is when the game it will early on in the game wants you to do that stuff just to prepare you for, when you get later on to the game.
And I mean, I've gotten it down to a point where there is a bit of a finesse. Like I'll dash like 1, 2, then I actually like push and hold the weapon switch button, which kind of pauses or at least slows down everything a little bit, which gives me a chance to kind of like figure out what I'm going to do next, switch to a weapon. And then I also like, if you have noticed your stamina still building because it just slows down time.
Oh, see, I don't use that.
So your stamina is slowly still going. It's not going up as fast as it normally would, but it still goes up a little bit. So I'm using that also to get a little bit of extra stamina out of the.
So you taught me something.
See what I mean? Like I'm working as best I can to beat this freaking game because I want to play the fucking second one. That's the one that I saw you play.
Well,
I was like,
Ooh, I want to play that. You saw me play this one too.
I know.
You saw me whoop his ass too.
But that's the thing. It's like I want to be able to dash when I want to dash, not only in certain situations.
Man,
that's kind of the drawback that I've been having with this one. The second one, you were able to dash when the fuck you needed to. And I need to dash sometimes. Like, I'll be like, motherfucker shooting at me, and I jump over some shit. I need to dash, but I land into the next round. Like,
but this game's not balanced around that. It's not. That's the thing. Like, it's balanced to where, like, if you had infinite dash, it'll break the game. Like, it would. Like, it literally would, because it's not designed to have it. But the second one, the enemies are way more aggressive. However, you have more mobility. So I'm not saying you should like it or dislike it. I'm just telling you, hey, this is the reason. It's not designed for
And I get that. No, I do.
Back to what I was saying, like the game is like Shadow Warrior it was made on the build engine. It was basically kind of, I would say, like Duke Nukem clone, which they call the Doom clone. So it takes from those really old school designs, and like old Doom is a lot like this. And like you got made a mention, like, oh, I got lost because you have to find keys and stuff.
That's another thing too. Getting lost. I was just in that fucking poison facility, wearing this mask where you can only see so much, and green fucking smoke every fucking.
That's the worst.
Where the fuck am I going? I gotta put this whole guy's head up to the eye retina thing, and then lost.
You gotta think, like, I hate when I get lost in the game, I stop playing it. But I was able to like just go through this. Like, I'm not gonna say it's not
lucky for you.
It wasn't a problem, but like I like the combat so much that I was like, I'll deal with the bullshit. But that part is the worst part when it comes to a fucking maze or something like that. Like, that's the worst part. Everywhere else is pretty straightforward because it is actually more linear than the classic game. The classic game, man, the fucking first level I couldn't get off of. You know why?
I can only imagine.
Oh, it's fucked.
Because you got to backtrack and fucking do some extra shit. That's how this one.
It's this part where you don't know, like, if you just, man, like, build engine games were games where they wanted you to interact with the background.
Yeah.
Like, do nuke and turn lights on and shit.
Yeah.
So they took it a step further in this game. There's a fucking race car in the background. You got to use this little radio control thing to make it driving this thing to open this thing to make this thing go around and open this key. I was like, man, I would have never fucking figured this shit out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so like, I was happy to be able to finish this because that shit was hard. But end of the day, what I really liked about this is the combat. And then, like, again, like, if you jump in, and the reason why I recommend it,
don't get me wrong, the combat is very satisfying.
And that's what I like about it.
That's my favorite part. Like, I will pick apart, like, once I've taken out the big enemies, picking apart the little enemies, cut off both their legs, watch them start crawling around, then walk up and chop their head off. Like, dude, it's awesome.
It's fucking great.
Oh my God. It's very satisfying, too. You have a bad day at work, just imagine everybody's your boss. They all lose their head.
Yeah, and like I said, that's the highlight of the game for me. Like, the combat is just crazy. Like, and it's old school where it's not relying on like very like linear shooting gallery type gameplay. Like, you're actually like banging with these enemies, or dodging, or flying up in there, or shooting shit. It's not like they're just running up, standing up, letting you shoot them, and they're lay down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I do like about it. But it does.
Oh yeah. They like collapse.
Yeah,
and like explode. Cut them in half, and
you
everything.
Grab the head and use that as a weapon.
Yeah. Oh, that's the demon head.
Yeah. But
the Minotaur thing that I was saying.
If you kill it, you pick his head up.
Yeah.
And then you can grab
it's like a lazy beam too. It's
fucking clears out a room.
Some shit, dude.
Clears out a room.
Use that for those big, tall skeleton things that like to fucking revive everything that you killed.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking use the demon heads on them because it just blows them away, dude. And as soon as they pop up their little shield, then I kill their three little fucking guards, and then I fucking break out with the fucking demon head again. Like,
and then the heart's good too. Especially if you level it up. Trust me, I have a lot of shit. That depends. Like, how far you got stuff leveled up.
And I do have a lot of stuff leveled up. Don't get me wrong. And that's why I was just gonna say, like, the heart is okay.
When I get surrounded by demons, I can pop like 5, 6, 7 demons. Just they're all dead. Boom.
Yeah, but those are the little ones.
Well, yeah, because those are the ones that surround you.
But
they're meant to box you in.
But it doesn't work on those glowy ones with the two swords. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, and that's where I'm at. So the heart doesn't do shit for me right now. Well, I'm fighting minotaurs, the glowy fucking two-sworded guys and the fucking ones that stay way the back and shoot at you.
And there is a way to level the heart up where it will do damage to like greater demons. It'll do it to all of them.
It does damage, but it doesn't kill them.
Yeah, but like it'll do a lot of damage where they're soft, and then like you come in, you do damage right away. It's gone, and you're up shooting. You see what I'm saying?
Like I said,
think about it.
I haven't maxed out the heart, so maybe I'll fuck with it.
Hear me out. You walk into a room, pull out your heart, you see the demons, boom, damage done. And then what harm does it do? You see what I'm saying? You're just literally throwing away damage by not. That's what I'm saying. Like you're being stubborn, like I was with Doom 20, with Doom Eternal, where I wanted to play it one way, where the game's like use the whole tool set. You see what I'm saying? That's what it wants you to do. I used everything in this game.
But then again, I also don't just want to pop my heart every single time I walk into a room.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like in situations where you're like, I'm stuck on this part. Here's where you get a damage boost. You see what I'm saying? Because you did burst damage. That's what it's called. Boom, and then you're doing less work. You see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't hurt, but they want you to use everything. That's the thing. And I think that's, like I said, I struggle with stuff like that myself too. Like, because it Doom Eternal, I wanted to play it my way. I was like, man, fuck that. I want to use a shotgun and this gun and maybe rocket launcher, and that's it. And the game was like, it says, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the fact you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you stupid bitch. And I was just like, damn. And I put my head down and I cried for like months and months. And then I was like,
I'm not going to cry over this. I'm not going to cry over this game. Thing, man. As a matter of fact, if I don't beat it within like the next month, I'm going to start playing 2 just for GP because I know I'm at the end.
And the thing is, if you jump into 2, like without, like, I mean, you know most of the stuff, but there is something real huge that happens.
I'm pretty sure there's something special that happens at the end. I get it.
That super duper trooper effects. That's the only reason. If anything,
trying to anything,
just go watch it if you don't want to play it.
I might just watch it. That.
Yeah, man. Well, that's unfortunate, man. It's a good game. I recommend it. Goku does not recommend it, y'all. I recommend it.
It's not that I don't recommend it. I recommend playing this game, and when you get tired of it, go and play the fucking second one.
I let them real Shadow Warrior fans hear you say that, man, because there's people that hate the second one and love the first one.
Well, I'm sorry for your fucking...
I'll tell you why. Because like they call it a Borderlands clone. That's what they do, and like they're kind of not wrong. It kind of.
I mean, you know what? I can see that too.
Yeah,
and
you got all those guns, but I'm cool with that. But I like both games, man. I can appreciate them both. But you don't like old games, man. That's the thing. You don't play old games. Yeah, you don't like old beat 'em ups. He said, I don't like them 1, 2, 3, 4s. You don't like those games, man.
I mean, I know that there's something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
But did we not just 2-3 weeks ago play an old ass PS1 game?
Which one was that?
Or was that a PS2 game?
It was a PS2 game.
Rad?
Oh yeah. That's PS2. Shaolin Monks is a PS2 game.
Yeah, and we play Shaolin Monks.
Yeah.
So don't say that I don't play old games. Because I will go back to Rad any day. There is no game
that's a cool game
near like that.
That's a cool game.
Like if anybody comes out with a newer version of Rad. So
you on board, ain't you?
Oh my God.
No, it's a cool game. Like that's something that if I had the time, I'll sit and play that. Because it's different.
And it doesn't even really take much time. It's just the 2 buttons on the top are your legs. You
don't understand what I mean. Like I have to actually sit and spend time playing it. It ain't learning how to play it. It's I have to spend time playing it. And that's taking time away from Call of Duty.
That's understandable.
Just like, you see what I'm saying? Just like
I like the game also for its storyline.
That's like you stopping Rocket League to play
anything.
Hold on.
Anything.
No. We gotta make
you could say anything.
Oh no, we gotta make it juicy.
Because it ain't gonna happen. Anything.
It's like you stopping to play. Hold on, I got a good game lined up. Hold on. The Turtles Reshield. You see what I'm saying? Like there's no reason, right?
No, I would stop playing Rocket League for nothing. I wouldn't stop playing Rocket League.
So Shadow Warrior guys, check it out. Goku, he's indifferent on it. He likes the combat, but he doesn't. And I understand that it does have
my hands. That's when I would stop playing Rocket League.
I understand though the game has old school mechanics, and not everybody likes that. They just don't, and like that's super okay.
And and I'm not knocking it. It is a good game. The story is awesome, dude. I love it. Yeah, especially the conversation between fucking not Lo Wang. Yeah, no. Yeah, his name's Lo Wang is his brother, right?
The conversation between who?
You, Wang, and fucking Hoji. I like the conversations that they have.
Right, between Hoji and Wang.
You.
Right.
And
Hoji. Right.
I said Lo Wang just because, like, I was trying to get his.
Yeah, they're not brothers, though.
But they're not brothers?
No. They're not brothers. Yeah, Hoji is just a demon, man.
No. I fucked up. I thought that Is his name Lo Wang?
The main character, yeah.
Okay, what's his brother's name?
Hung Lo.
Hung Lo. See, that's where I was. That's what I thought I did. That's what I thought I did. He's the character in the third one, right?
No. They don't. I don't think they mention Hung Lo in the third one. I don't think they do. But he's in the expansion to the original classic Shadow Warrior. That's where he's introduced. Where his brother is a bad guy and he has to kill his brother. So yeah, but they don't mention him in 3. So, but Hoji and Hoji and Lo Wang, they're just his cop buddy, and like that's the theme of the whole game. Every game has that where somebody's with you, and Hoji does come back in the third one, but fuck that game. You think this game is bad? Play the fucking.
No, I see Hoji's mask on dude's shoulder.
No, I'm just saying you think this game is bad, like mechanical wise, man. Play the fucking third one, boy.
I have not even got that far because you keep telling me that I can't play the second one until I finish.
I didn't say you can. I just say you shouldn't. That's what I said. You shouldn't. I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but like just for story reason, like it's a good experience.
Out of respect, I hadn't.
Ooh, shit. But if you don't like it, man, move on. Don't force yourself to finish something you ain't gonna fucking play.
Thank you.
I mean, you shouldn't need me to tell you that shit, but like that, like I was just trying to help you out, but ain't no big deal. It's all to the good. All right, so moving on. Let's get into Kev's backlog. All right, so I've been playing. Like Goku's been playing this with me too, but I play a ton of it because I still play it offline. Well, I won't say offline, but I play it on the Vita too, and that's what's crazy about this game. So, Dragon's Crown Pro, like it's. For some reason, a lot of people list it as a role-playing game because it does have some role-playing stuff in it, but I don't give no fucks. It's a fucking beat-em-up.
Like it's a role-playing?
Well, yeah, like it gets classified as a role-playing game. I mean,
it's got the RPG
elements, yeah.
Build up and you got
builds and stuff. I do understand that, but like to me, it's kind of like when you blend like just two genres together. I think they just blended those two. It's a beat-em-up and an RPG. It's a beat-em-up RPG element. It's kind of like Borderlands is a shooter RPG element. But nevertheless,
RPGs is old.
Nevertheless, because you had like River City Ransom was like sort of like that. You know what I mean? Because you had to level up.
Think of the one that was way back in the day on Super Nintendo.
The first one I thought was River City Ransom, and that was a regular Nintendo.
Mana Shard.
So a Secret of Mana or something?
Secret of Mana.
Oh, no, that was an action adventure game, dude.
That was still considered an RPG.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't a beat 'em up, though.
And it was a beat 'em up, though.
No, it was an action. That was an action. Not a beat 'em up. Oh.
You had to level up your weapons, and as you leveled them up, as you fought with them, they got better.
That was definitely not a beat 'em up. That's like calling Legend of Zelda beat 'em up, dude. Legend
of Zelda is not the same.
Yeah, it is.
Secret of Mana.
For the most part, yeah.
Well, no, because you didn't really have like combos then. Secret of Mana, you had a combo. You'd be like, and do a special move at the end and follow up with some other shit.
You can do that. You can do that in Tales of Symphonia in the Tales series.
It's later in the Zelda series.
No, this ain't Zelda. This is a whole different series. This is
I'm talking about Super Nintendo. Bro.
Yeah, Tales of Destiny was on Super Nintendo, and it looks like it's a beat 'em up, but it is a role playing game. Like the combat is heavy action, but how the systems are conducted, it is like it's more. You're doing way more role playing stuff than you are. Doing like beating up shit than in this game. Like you do way more. And like, yeah, I know what game you're talking about because I played it. See, because you run around like on you fucking overworld map, and you're hitting shit with the sword. You got combos, you got different spells and shit, but
you use different weapons. Yeah, everything was like to use the spear and the bow because I could like, hit them twice, then shoot them twice. Then as they came down, I would do magic like boom.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Pair motherfuckers up on Secret of Mana.
Yeah, I mean you can call it one, but that definitely is not classified as a beat 'em up. Like that's more in the vein like
I consider it a beat 'em up.
Yeah, it's I mean they listed like even like when you go to purchases listed as like it's
an RPG. No, I get that.
Yeah, but like this is like has way more focus. Like the RPG stuff on here, like it's honestly it's real light. Like because you don't control like where stats and shit go. You don't. Like even Guardian Heroes has like more of a RPG because when you level, you choose where your stats and shit go.
No, yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So I mean, but at the end of the day, it don't fucking matter. Like, this I really like this game because it doesn't feel like combat wise, it doesn't feel like any other like beat 'em up. Like it's
really good.
Yeah, it's very different.
It's really
like,
fluid.
And like it has like different dash and cancel systems and stuff in it, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's
what I was gonna mention. Like I love that dash cancel fucking
system.
It's
so focused on that, man, and that makes the combat like really flow really good. And like, and the thing is, like this game is like literally like you're literally going left to right, just beating ass, and then like you might got an optional quest where you might have to go a different route or something like that.
But you're still going left to right.
But you have tons of classes. You have tons of classes. They get. And here's the thing, like the weapons, they basically serve the same purpose. Like it's just the weapon look different. Like it may have a different skin and it may have better stats.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's like
they all function.
The RPG elements are so fucking light. That's what I'm saying. Like and you get gear, and that's pretty much it, man. Like and like it comes down to more of like when most RPGs like a lot of them is like you're focusing more on. Using like the strategy of the build itself, like instead of like you're min-maxing, you're doing more min-maxing in most RPGs, like Diablo, for instance. Like, yeah, let's use Diablo for instance. That's a dungeon crawler. Like it looks like a beat 'em up game, like from from afar, but if you get down into it, it is definitely a role-playing game because you're getting to the min-max of okay, this is going to, and this has some of that. But like
Diablo is way more deeper.
Yeah, it's built around that. Where this like it has a very it touches that a little bit. It uses just very little bit, but you're not really dependent on doing specific builds. Like there are different. You can equip different stuff to do.
Of course.
Like I've seen the fucking wizard. I've seen him use a different combination of weapons to or items to like clear screens and shit like that. But once you get to that level, when I've been talking to people, they say it comes down to can you mechanically execute the stuff? You see what I'm saying? Versus relying on stats and relying on, just absorbing damage because, you min-max your stats the right way. It's more about being able to actually know how to dodge, know how to cancel, know how to actually do, because that one thing you do when you shoot the arrows and dash shoot the arrow and dash shoot the arrows, you're supposed to do that. Like I read some guides and stuff on that. And you're supposed to, like when I jump up in the air with the fighter and
do your spin,
then I charge.
No, I get it. Yeah,
you're supposed to do shit like that because like it keeps you safe, keeps you away from damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. Like you definitely don't want to just tank. That's the word I was looking for.
There is no tank.
Yeah, like you want to beat
that even the dwarf isn't a good tank.
Oh no, like if the only person who can really like absorb damage is the fighter because he has that shield and it's made for that.
Like it's extended where people can stand in
and protect you. Yeah, so he'll defend you. But like the reason why you want to do that though, you want to get a buff off of it. You want to absorb damage just so you can attack, and then you're mobile. You're not using it.
You told me like when you're flashing blue.
Yeah, because what happened is when you take damage, it'll either auto do it, depending on like whatever skill you have ability up, or you hit the button and he'll force like do that push, and then you'll be like buffed, and then you can like beat some ass. But like I said, like I said, role playing in these aspects, even for both games we were talking about, or all the games we're talking about. Outside Diablo, I guess, role playing is very vague. You know what I mean? Because there's not a whole bunch in it. When I think role playing, I'm thinking like you're really deep into skill trees and stats like Path of Exile, Diablo, Final Fantasy, like shit where you're like, you know, tell even the Tales series is like deep with that shit, dude. But I don't play role playing games no more, like for real, because they just take up too much time. But this game, like, it's awesome. Like,
yeah, this don't.
It's awesome.
This wouldn't have you focusing.
That's the reason why I really like it. You can really just pick up and play it, like because like I said, it has lots of characters, a lot of variety in it, and then the combat, like I said, is real complex. And you really, like I said, you can pick up, and that's why I play it on the Vita because I can just like play a dungeon here and there, and then get my fix and move on because it's very arcadey. It has loot, a lot of RPG elements, has quests, but. And it's cross-play like a motherfucker, dude. Did you know that? Cross-play like a motherfucker. So it's on PS.
We haven't been playing any.
Hold on. It's on PS3. We haven't played online. But it's PS3, PS4, PS5, and Vita. But back to this game. So a good segue because I'm disappointed in this game too.
You're disappointed in this game too?
Yeah, I'm disappointed in this game.
You're disappointed in me and this game, huh?
This game is it's a disappointment. Like it is. It's a big disappointment. The sad thing is it's a good game. It's a good game.
Well, then why are you disappointed in it?
Because here's the problem with it. So, and I got notes for this motherfucker. Because, like, I'll tell people what it is. It's called Halo Single Player Version 3. And, like, there's a team of people who took and this is even before it became the fucking Master Chief Collection. And then, they did a mod for it. That like it was like Halo when it first came out it was an Xbox exclusive, and then eventually it there was a version of Halo that like is like Gearbox is the company that worked on the one for the PC because it was exclusive for Xbox, and then they did a port for the PC version, and then that version it was shit. It was real bad. It had a lot of shit that was the physics was wrong. Like a lot of stuff was bad about it. So people wanted a good version of Halo for the PC. So it was a team of developers that came out to fix the problem. But they added all shit to it, as you can see. They added all these fucking guns. They added different physics, all these new weapons, all these features. Like it has a lot of shit in it. But the main problem with the game is they added extra sections to each level. Well, I wouldn't say each level because I haven't played all the way through it because like it becomes cumbersome because they add extra levels on to each mission, and it makes it longer. And a lot of times the pacing is wrong. The pacing is real bad about it. And then and I think there's a reason for. Like when developers, this is one thing that, and I'm not trying to like, overall, everything about the game is good. It feels good. Like the shooting feels good. It's just that the pacing of the game is like very bad. Like when I'm playing it, I'm like, okay, this is really cool. All this stuff is cool. But like going to this part, I didn't expect this to be here. I know they're trying to add new stuff to it, but that could have been cut content. I don't know if it was. I don't know if the shit was cut content. I don't know. But they added it to it and it doesn't improve the experience. It makes me not want to play it. Like it makes me like, what the fuck am I doing with this? Like and like the work that he did with it is like real. It's like really good. Like it's real good. Like he added like the AI has been increased. He added like different ways weapons react with shields. Like ballistic weapons, like they're pretty bad against shields. So like it's sometimes necessary to have energy weapons. It's man, like I recommend people playing it, man, but like I feel like you feel about Shadow Warrior. Like the same way where you're like, it's kind of, and that's why I said like
there's something missing.
Yeah, like it's like I like it's like I said, like I totally like the argument I was making about Shadow Warrior, I said I completely understand these some things that are old school, some mechanics or just outdated, and the decision to put that stuff into the product, it can turn players off like yourself, where you say, he was like, man, I just can't force myself to go through this shit because I have all these problems. It's the same situation I have with this game, different problem, but same situation. It's like this, everything about this is cool, but this one thing, like me not being able to move when I need to, that really breaks the fucking experience, and it sours the experience for me. Like it does. So like I was saying, I totally understand that. And that was the segue for this, is like you would think that me coming off the other Halo mod that we played, that I played, I would be, pumped. And I was, because like I played this before it was version 3. But what ended up happening is like they came out with the Master Chief Collection, and then like the people, they still continue to work and update this. And then at the when did they release this? I think it was 2019. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what year it was. I can't remember a year, but I was like, I'm gonna go back to it, see if they made any improvements to it, see if they changed the pacing, and like they really didn't change that. Like that's what really like just you'll be playing it too long. Put it like that. Like you remember you say you got lost and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
You have a similar problem with this. There's a similar problem. Like you'll be walking around like what's normally there is not, and like they'll put a like weight. They'll have to put waypoints to guide you, and that's when you know like okay, level design. Like that part you just saw with the Warhol, that's all new, and like it takes way too long to get through. It makes levels too long, but I don't know, man. I wasn't happy with it. Like it's a good game, but like I said, it's just like Shadow Warrior. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like and the other thing is like you can only play it on PC anyway, and I don't know, man. Like it has good stuff to it. Like for instance, like visually is stunning. It has ray tracing in it, so it looks good. There's a lot of new weapons. There's armor abilities. Like I got this on my notes. Like I forgot that you can sprint and stuff like that. You can customize how it looks. I know they have firefight in it, like a single player firefight. Like it's got a lot of stuff in it, man. Like it's and then there are some weapons that do feel useless, like the battle rifle, because he changed the rate of fire on it. Like it's slower. Oh, it's like brum, brum.
That's my favorite gun.
Yeah, you will hate it. You will hate it. Like I hate that gun. Like I hate that gun's game. And I'll rather like pick the DMR because like it hits harder. But and then like I said, we already talked about the levels, how they drag on too long. And that's what I think. Cut content is like I said, if it was cut content, I think that's what it could have been. They added to it, but I can't confirm that, man. But maybe I don't know. But a quick note: the last mod I was playing, that Halo Reach Mythic Overhaul, the guy who worked on that, he's actually updating it. So I wasn't sure if he was going to be updating that because he's also doing a mod for Halo 4, and that's what I would rather. I hope he comes and does a mod for this because I would rather like play something that doesn't mess with the pacing and the level design, something that just tunes the weapons and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I thought I was gonna have fun with this, and I just didn't. I didn't. I don't know. The Halo Reach one, I had a lot of fun with that one. And then there's another modder who worked on this team. I forget what they're called, but he did a mod for Halo CE, and it's kind of similar to this. And it does some things better, but like he added more levels, more to the levels and stuff, and like it does the same thing. Like you literally have to backtrack at one point where you go. Like backtracking was a problem in this game anyway. Like in certain levels, like was it the Truth and Reconciliation, or I can't remember. It was one of those Assault in the Control Room. I can't remember. Did a lot of backtracking. But he added a section like in the very beginning on the Pillar of Autumn where you do a lot of backtracking. So it just wasn't. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me, man. It wasn't for me. So moving on, man. We're gonna move on. Like I'm sad because like Halo has just been so fucking disappointing for me. Like I don't know, man. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. It is not a game that. I don't know. I'm just so upset about it. All right, so moving on. So we're moving on to the current event. We're going to talk about the state of fighting games because fighting games are one of Goku's favorite genres, and he has a lot to say about them.
Done.
Why are you done with fighting games?
Done with fighting games.
What's wrong with fighting games, man? Tell me what's wrong with fighting games.
Pay to win.
Like, explain to me what's pay to win.
Pay to win means that you have to pay for the new character that comes out, because even if he's not the best character in the game, you still need to know what that motherfucker can do, and you got to buy him to figure that out.
So
or get your ass whooped.
So what game you've been experiencing that with?
The last one,
okay,
the one where I decided I'm done with fighting games, was Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Damn, but hold on. Wait a minute. Dragon Ball FighterZ. You love Dragon Ball, man.
Oh,
you love Dragon Ball.
I still go back and play it. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't playing online. I ain't playing against nobody else. Fuck that. Because you have to pay to win. You have to buy that new character, and you have to know how to use them, even if you don't like them. You have to know what they do, like, or else it's not even worth your time. Like, I miss having all the characters there when the game comes out. You just got to spend some time with them, learn their shit, learn their combos. Like, this is crazy. You have to not only buy the new character, but then you have to waste that time to learn their combos, learn their moves, learn maybe what they're good and what they're bad at. And I mean, that like quite literally draws back to knowing what they're bad at. So then when you're playing against one of them, you know what I mean? Like it's really frustrating, dude. Like, I'm really, really, really upset with it. Like, fighting games are pretty much dead to me.
And man, you know what's crazy? Like, I'm looking at these games right here, right now.
Those are all the good ones.
These are all the old ones, and they're going to show some of the, some of the new ones that are coming out. But like,
when you bought the game, you had everybody.
I know. Like let me explain something to you. I've been watching like all these new games get announced: Mortal Kombat 12, Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and they look cool. Well, I haven't seen Mortal Kombat yet, but like Tekken and new Street Fighter, like, artistically they look cool. But people are excited about it, and they're announcing like different DLCs even before the game came out. And I'm like, why are people so excited about buying more characters, man? And then like King of Fighters, I'm a big King of Fighters fan. And like the game that like did it for me actually was Street Fighter 5. That's the game that did it for me. But I'm a big King of Fighters fan. First of all, King of Fighters 14, like it was a good game overall. And they did get egregious with the monetization. But 15, man, like it's like out the gate, even before the game was out, they were talking about DLC. And then like people was excited about it. That's the problem. People are happy about it. They're happy about it. They're happy to buy it. And I'm like, this is weird. I was like, these games we showing right now in this era, like we didn't, like you said, it came out, you got it. It was all there. That was it.
It was all there. It was. This is what it was. Get good at it.
Get good. Yeah, that was
rage.
Yeah, raising my shit. Yeah, actually, there's like combos and shit in that game.
Yeah, no, I do. I was good with the Velociraptor.
I used
good. And Ice Gorilla. Those are my two.
You talking about Blizzard and Vertigo? I think. Yeah. No. Was it Diablo? No, not Diablo. The little one. Talon. Yeah, Talon.
Talon and Blizzard. Those
I tried to play.
I even knew their fucking ultras, fatalities. I knew the fatality with Talon and the ultra with Blizzard.
I was fucking not.
I still remember actually the fatality with Talon.
Believe it or not, that was a game that I was not good in. But Fighting Vipers, dude, like I'm the shit in that game.
That was your shit. You beat the fuck out of me.
But like I said, King of Fighters 15. Oh, my bad. Am I fucking up your drink?
No, you tap it on the table. That makes it.
Does it do that?
About it, yeah.
Oh yeah, do that. Yeah. I'm being a dumbass right now.
That's the second time you've done it. That's why I tried to stop you.
My bad. Next time you got to hit my hand. Like
I'm going to.
I'm cool with that. But look,
it almost got popped, yeah.
Goku put the hand. He's gonna give me the pimp slap. So. But speaking of that, like I watched their Reddit video. That's made me think about pimp smacking somebody. The girls that kind of drug that dude.
Yeah,
that's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. But so King of Fighters 15. That's where I was getting back to. So they like Kim Wang. You know, he is the Korean Taekwondo guy. He always had the white gi with the blue trim on it. He's always Kim. He King of Fighters.
Oh, Kim,
yeah. So he's always been a like main character in King of Fighters. Why is he DLC in this game? And like his model was already done because he was in KOF 14 as a starter character, and like King of Fighters 14 is nothing really but KOF 15. With
basically they were just like, oh, he's not in the game. Oh wait, we're gonna add him as a DLC.
Well, like KOF has always done this. They'll come out with a game that's like a new series, like in that lineage of that fighting game, and then like the first game will always be like incomplete. Then the second one will be the game that, you know, had everything. Okay, this is like from King of Fighters from 97 to 98, like, and from 2001 to 2002, like it was basically that other game, but like it was complete. But like that was it. You didn't have to buy nothing else. You just bought 2002 and that was it. And they got away from the 2000.
Boy, Leo.
Yeah, they got rid of 2000, the naming convention, because they wouldn't come out every year. It would be like every few years. But it's like Kim was a starting character.
Speedo Blade, I remember that.
And that's a badass fighting game. But the King of Fighters 14 is nothing really, but I mean, King of Fighters 15 is nothing really but 14 with an engine change and with the Unreal Engine. And there are some changes, but like if you look at the game side to side, one just looks prettier. But like animation wise, they're like the same. And like I said, people were happy, like, yeah, Kim coming out, he looks this is hype, and I'm this dope, and I'm like, how is this good, man? Like, why everybody excited? So, and I was like, that's crazy. And like all these games we play, like all these games you see, this game was shit.
I didn't play all of them.
I'm just saying, like all the games that we're watching now, like all these older games, like when you bought them, man, that was it, man.
That was it. And then you had to get good with those people, or else you were fucking a shit truck.
You remember you used to bring over X-Men versus Street Fighter for the Saturn? That's when you used to get your revenge on me.
Yes,
so the PC people didn't know, like Goku was pretty good at X-Men versus Street Fighter.
I was he was beast.
Yeah, he was good at that, and like he used to come over and just to punish me in it. Yeah,
because he beat me in every other motherfucking fighting game we played. We played fucking like
all of them.
You beat me in Samurai Showdown. You beat me in Street Fighter. You beat me in fucking what?
You used to beat me in Bloody Roar and Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct only because like I was already good at that before we even
it still don't matter. That's just that would be an excuse for me.
Caliber was a good one that you pounded the shit out of me.
Well, that's pretty much it. Though.
Soul Blade, I was better than you at.
Yeah,
the original one.
Yeah. Soul Blade. Yeah, that's Bloody Roar. Yeah,
it was okay.
It had every fucking. People always exaggerate that, man. It don't beat every game. It's just the game that I'm good at. I'm just using real
It was the majority.
Look, let's all right. Let's go back to the fighting games. Let's go back.
All right.
All right. So let's start.
Dead or Alives, you always beat me in.
No, let's
that was the ones that was what I was just trying to think of. All the Dead or Alives you beat me in.
Let's go back to the beginning. All right. So let's Street Fighter. Let's get Street Fighter.
Always beat me.
Always. We go back and forth. CVS 2, yeah.
Out of a 2v3.
We go back and forth Street Fighter, but
you usually have the win.
Samurai Showdown, probably, yeah.
Samurai Showdown for the
fucking let's see,
King of Fighters.
Yeah, King of Fighters. Shit. Toshinden, no.
Toshinden,
no, it wasn't. No, I wasn't good at Toshinden.
Yeah, but that was because it was like the first
Rival Schools. You were better than me, but I was better at Project Justice.
Yeah,
I remember.
But that's because I had Rival Schools and you had Project Justice. They were very similar, but they weren't the same game.
And hold on, let's see. So let's see, CVS 2. Let's see, X-Men vs Street Fighter. You was better than me at that.
Yeah,
you were. Because I remember being pissed because. Fucking,
I bought that motherfucker in high school.
Yeah, tell them the story about how you got it.
I went through a gamer magazine and literally ordered a converter for my Sega Saturn from Japan along with the game. So I had to put this converter in the backside of my Sega Saturn before I could play the actual game. And it was all in Japanese. Like Nash was no.
Charlie was Nash.
Charlie was Nash.
Right, it was a Japanese version.
Yep.
So
Vega was Bison.
It was
Bison
weird
was
watching him do that.
Bison or Balrog or
That was
all fucked up.
And what was cool about it is like because they had announced X-Men vs. Street Fighter for PlayStation. But like I found out, I was like, you couldn't tag or nothing. It was weird. You had to pick it was a different game. It was weird.
Yeah, I could tag on mine.
And you brought the arcade because you had that RAM card, and that's what I'm saying. I've never seen no shit like that before. And I was like, it was foreign to hear that how you got it. I was like, he fucking used a magazine,
literally imported from Japan.
I sent the check in.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Mail the check and the motherfucking ticket, like the postage stamp was from Japan.
So you were better than me in that game. Let's see, Bloody Roar. Yes, you were definitely better. Killer Instinct. You were better than me in that game. I was better in Virtual Fighter.
Yep.
And Fighting Vipers. Let's see.
We never played any Dragon Ball games.
No, we never played any of those. And like for people who don't know what fighting games are, they're basically a genre where typically is like one human versus one human, and like the goal is just you're going against another opponent, and you're trying to, depending on what moves you have, like what the type of game it is. It might be 3D, 2D, but you're basically just trying to drain somebody's bar. It's like a virtual boxing match. Yeah. But certain games are like tag, and like certain games are even like Dragon Ball, like the Tenkaichi games. Those are fighting games too.
Dude, I love
those are You're probably just
and the Raging Blast
because
I didn't like the other ones, the
sideway one,
Budokai, yeah, because they were side.
Yeah, I was bad at those too. Like I played them, but I was even worse at the.
I love having 3 dimensions. I would beat the shit out of people, and then my favorite thing was to hit them into a wall, and they're stuck in it, and I shoot them with a command mail, like wow.
And what the crazy part is like I'm good at Virtual 1. Like I'm really
and good. That should have been something that
right, but it's just I don't. They play different. It's just the perspective was the same. But there's a Gundam game that's out that's like Virtual 1. Like they said they were inspired by Virtual 1. So.
A Gundam game?
Yeah, there's a Gundam game that's like, it's a Japanese only deal, though.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't know about this.
No, trust me, I've watched it. It came out recently. Like, I wouldn't say like recently, but like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But it looks like, I was looking like, this looks like Virtual 1. But yeah, like I have like a lot of these games that's on this list, man. Like Skullgirls.
Skullgirls,
That game is like,
that game's fun.
I haven't put
that game. Would be one that I would still play because everybody's there. And there's no DLC.
Well, like there was when the game came out, but like here's the thing about this game. Like when the game came out and the DLC came out, he gives it away for free for like the first like I think month or week, couple weeks or month. Like he'll release it and then it's free. So everybody who has the game and people who buy it, they can just download it. But like after a month or so, you have to buy it because he's an indie developer, but he constantly updates it. And those the
version that I have has everybody.
Well, yeah, because like it's the game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The game's been out for like years, but if he adds another character to it, you'll be able to get that character for free. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see it because you own like
I paid for it.
Well, like you pay for the game, and like every character that he releases, they give it away free for like I said, it's like a month. Like it, like you get alerts and everything. Because like I've been able to get all the characters. Like I said, I bought the game, and I have all the characters. You see what I'm saying? Like I have all of them, and I haven't paid anything extra. So I was okay with them doing it like that. Like I'm saying, and I'm not saying that don't monetize your game, don't make money, but just figure out better ways to make it fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, like, for instance, like selling individual characters. I remember the guy who made Tekken, he said he would never do that. And now he's doing it. And I know it's not him wanting to do it, it's the publisher.
Yeah.
Like the developers, I'm sure they'll love to, just be able to work on the game and stuff like that. But the publisher is always doing it, it's money. Like money.
It's all about money.
It's all about money. But like, it's heartbreaking because as you know, growing up, man,
like all the Tekkens, dude. I learned how to.
There's another game.
Yeah,
there's another game. Dude. See, look, hold on. See, there we go.
Yeah, Tekkens. I was bad at, dude.
Yeah.
I learned how to do 10-hit combos from the first Tekken that I could still use all the way up to Tekken 5.
Yeah, I was bad at I'm just bad at Tekken, like, overall. Like,
hit combos, like, specifically the one with Yoshimitsu, never changed. I learned it from Tekken 1, and it went all the way to Tekken 5, dude.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I was bad at Tekken. Like, you'd wipe the floor with me in Tekken. I don't know how to defend myself in Tekken. Like, I don't know. Like,
it was based
and I like Tekken
off of, like, the parry kind of idea that even if you get a regular block, it still is like a parry. You know what I mean? Like, you can...
Well, I mean, I understand. Like, I just like the game just doesn't click with me. Like, I like the game, but I'm just bad at it. Like, there's just some fighting games like that. I'm just bad at some of them. I'm really good at the ones I really like, just like anything. Like,
there's a Soul Calibur 6.
Oh yeah, and I'm definitely not messing with it. Like,
I was gonna say I gave up on Soul Calibur a long time ago. They're on 6.
Yeah. Like, I actually gave up on it after 2.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
That's where I was at too.
It's like
I played 3. There's my game.
Yeah, see, like, you'll probably destroy me in that too because I've never played it. Like, I've never played that game, and the only reason I didn't play it because, like, the reason you say you're not playing it, like a Shovel Knight. It's cool. Yeah, the same reason you're quitting to play it. It's just like I wish they could just find a way to monetize it better, and that's really Street Fighter EX. Did you know that?
That is?
Yeah, like that company.
Street Fighter X.
Well, like that company made the Street Fighter EX game. You remember that first 3D Street Fighter? That company made it. Capcom didn't make that. The company was called Rika. And like, so it had like some of those characters in it. So, and like, I'm bad at Smash too. And like Dead or Alive 6 is trash.
I'm okay at Smash.
I'm terrible at Smash, dude. Like, I'm
okay at it.
Man, I'm gonna say you'll probably get me in that too. Like Mortal Kombat, I'm pretty good in.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, I get fucked.
Yeah, but let's see. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it ain't every game. You're better than me in more games than you think. In Samurai Showdown, I barely edge you out. Like, it ain't like I just wipe the floor. We go back and forth.
But it's only because I'm only good with one person. And you can play with multiple.
Well, yeah, but like still, like as I said, people always make it sound like I just steamroll everybody. I'm like, I'm only good at like the games that I've played that before. Boxing.
I was just gonna say I wanted to see that. Like,
I played that.
What is the fuck?
It's boxing. It's on tag.
I see that.
I've played that. Like,
I remember international karate.
I used to get beat up by this girl named Dawn. We used to play boxing. It was my friend Bernard's sister. She used to beat my ass. She was older. She just knew how to play it. I used to beat my ass. Shadon, he used to beat my ass in this. This was like the first fighting game I played. It was Year of Kung Fu. However you say it.
Year of Kung Fu.
Yeah,
you said it right.
That was the first one ever. I never played. Like,
I remember the original Street Fighter.
I
played it in arcade.
I don't think I saw it in the arcade. But I don't think I played it. Did you know the original was like a touch button?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Black? We got Black Love in here. He said you perfect me, Killer Instinct. Man, shut the fuck up, Black Love.
See?
He's bullshitting because Black Love is the shit, Killer Instinct. Yeah, he's trolling. He's trolling. He's trolling like you troll me. Yeah, he's trolling. That's bullshit. Right. Black Love is full of shit. Talking about you perfect me, Killer Instinct.
He would
trying to hear that shit, Black Love.
He would get me sometimes on Killer Instinct.
Every once in a while.
I would normally pull out the win.
Killer Instinct was always a game that I've always just been like, just kind of okay in. Like, and I love Killer Instinct, like I do, because it's very different. And
Miss World Heroes.
I love some World Heroes. We never played each other in World Heroes.
No, we didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, and I've played a little bit of Fighter History. That was based. It was based on. You remember that game Karnov, where that fat guy shot fire at his mouth and he ran around on levels and he'd be shooting fire at his mouth.
Yeah,
it's based off that series. Yeah.
See, now that was just us sitting there playing together, wasn't it?
What was that?
That was literally a shot of us.
Oh no!
I know. I'm just fucking. That's the way it usually looked.
Have you played Saturday Night Slam?
No, I never played that.
It is very different.
We obviously played that.
We played that, and you beat my ass in the Genesis version. See, look,
the Genesis version.
The
Genesis version.
So it's coming true. It's not every game. It's not
I was like.
Virtua Fighter, yeah.
We played Virtua Fighter.
We played a lot of Virtua
Bad in Virtua Fighter. Never played that.
I've never played that either. It's definitely an SNK game. Yeah, but I've never.
Dude's got a basketball, really?
Shit like that. See, you've got me in Toshinden. You've got me in Toshinden. You and K. K's real good at Toshinden.
K was really good at Toshinden. That was the one who fucking beat everybody. That was his
Killer Instinct. Toshinden Killer Instinct. And he was good. We played a lot of we traded in this too.
Traded on Darkstalkers. I will not say, but that was your bitch right there, though.
I didn't learn how to play with her until like years later. Though,
that was your
the
bitch,
chick with Shinko
girl.
Yeah, Shinko was my girl. Yeah, I didn't learn how to play with her till like later in my life.
Well, at that point, that's when you would always win.
Did you ever play me and Go Next to Duel?
No, we never played.
I have that game too.
Really?
I mean, yeah. It was an arcade game at first, but it came out on Saturn. Oh, there we go. See, that's you and K right there.
Yeah, that was me.
I used to watch y'all go back and forth. Remember we used to
Jago and
be over his house? Yeah,
Spinal.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just something I've never really good at. So we got in the chat, Mr. Black Love said Kev is a creative fighting game player. I don't know, man. Like the games I'm good at, the ones I'm good at. Like I said, you would probably bust my ass in Primal Rage too.
Primal Rage was my shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it ain't like we're proving it. It ain't every game.
It wasn't all right.
And
Children of the Atom, yes. You being Children of the Atom.
And that's when you got X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
And that's why I got
Street Fighter. And we didn't get I know this is different. That. Yeah, I've never played it either. It's where Jin from Marvel vs. Capcom? The guy that goes, oh yeah. He's from that game.
Okay.
He's from that game. Yeah.
I like giant robots. Fighting Vipers, you whoop my ass.
Yeah, that's yeah.
We
played that online before, you know that? They put that online on Xbox.
Never played that.
I can go in on people. I never play Savage Rain either. I've played with characters from Savage Rain because Mugen.
Okay.
So I've played, but I haven't played that game. And like this game is
that Sailor Moon?
Yeah, it's a broken fighting game, dude.
The fuck?
It's broken.
It's broken.
No, like the Super Nintendo version. Breakers is a good game. I
never played that either.
They actually just came out with a collection.
Tell me why dude looks like Dhalsimia.
Yeah, he's kind of they're kind of like that. Yeah, it's a Street Fighter ripoff.
That was your game.
I didn't play a whole bunch of the first one.
That was your game.
I didn't play a whole bunch of the first one.
Dead or alive.
All these games, I'm saying, all these games, man, you bought them. You had everything.
Fighters
Mega Mix was
Fighters Mega Mix. You tore me up.
That was my shit, dude. That was my shit. Like I love some motherfucking Fighters Mega Mix, man. So, but
never played that.
It's a Neo Geo game. I've played characters like in Mugen using those from Kazuna Encounter. I know what it is though. It's like a Neo Geo had a lot of fighting games. People,
yeah, they did.
That was my shit right there, dude. I played
wrong. Yeah, it looks cool.
It's cool as hell.
That.
It's cool as hell. I have
it on Saturn. Yeah,
I have it. It's badass. I've never played Mace the Dark Age. I heard it was shitty though. It's like it was an N60. Yeah, it was N64. I heard it was pretty shitty, but I don't know. But like I said, all these old games, man, I have no problem playing them. Like because they
played that either.
Because when you bought it, that's what I'm saying. You got it.
You got everybody,
everything, man. You don't have to work.
And so you just had to work on being good at the game.
It wasn't like buying.
Like that one looks cool. It's even got.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I have the second one on Dreamcast. Well, no, I had the second one on Dreamcast. I don't have it no more. But yeah, and I played. A lot of people like to ball. I didn't really like it when I played it. They said it was a really good fight.
Never played that.
Yeah, it was a PlayStation. PlayStation. That's when like 3D and Polygon started to get into it.
There's your boy though.
Yeah, Red Earth is they consider that a role playing fighting game. Like it's a fantasy.
That was my game, right?
Yeah, you'll probably fuck me up in that. You know why?
Oh yeah,
because you already probably know why. You'll probably fuck me up in that. How do I play?
You fucking. Yeah, you rush and you get right into it. And that game is not the type where you rush.
Yep.
It only takes
one hit.
I could hit you 3 times.
Shit, one.
Depending.
One. Shit, I've been one-shotted on that game, boy.
There's plenty of one-shots. Yeah, there's plenty of one-shots. Yeah, now, I was more of the type where I was a fast mover. Yeah, this was my game, though. Rival Schools.
But yeah, you said you was a fast mover.
I was a fast mover, so I would pick at you. So I was like sidestep, slash, and then see if you tried to attack. Mm-hmm. And
no, see, that's
depending on that.
So I'm coming in,
yeah, and that's usually how it is because I sidestep, I slash twice. You're mashing a button, so as you wake up, you're already swinging. That's why I was standing there waiting. So as soon as you swing, I sidestep again and cut your freaking head off.
And that's why we traded back and forth for Samurai Showdown because I was trying to do the same shit. Like I'm very aggressive when I play that game, and I suffer a lot for it. I make a lot of like crazy, like guest reads in that game. All right, so Mr. Black Love said, "What about you know what Rumble Roses is? Have you know what that game is? It's a wrestling game. Yeah, like Dead or Alive characters made it, and I mean Dead or Alive creators made it. It's like some of the artists worked on it. I think Ukes. I can't remember who all worked on it, but it was like a all girl wrestling game, and like I've never played it, so because I'm not a big like into wrestling games. Like I like the super arcadey ones, and the Rumble Roses is kind of an arcadey one. But like I like the WWF arcade game. That was crazy because it was like Mortal Kombat. Yeah. But I like some of the 64 wrestling games like Warzone, No Mercy, stuff like that. Let's see, Battle Royale Toshinden. Yep, that's my shit. I love it, but I'm not great at it. And they should do another Star Wars fighting game if done right. But like
it has to be done right though.
Honestly, here's the thing. I don't care what they do when it comes to fighting games, to be honest. Like
at this point?
Yeah, like I don't care.
No, I'm right there with you.
Because they're going to sell characters, but like the main reason here's the thing. I will watch fighting games, Goku. We watched them last week.
Yeah, no.
We had a good time.
Yeah. I'll watch the shit out of it. Motherfuckers are bad, dude. And the shit that they do is like even more superb. But I'm not on that level. And I'm not paying for those motherfuckers.
I've played on that level before. It is a fucking nightmare.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I can play at that level. Like I said, the last game that I fucking stopped playing was Dragon Ball FighterZ. And if you look, I forget dude's name, and I will, like, dig it up, and I'll put it on Discord. But I was featured twice as the best DBZ Brawly. Twice.
That's badass, man.
Because I can take a whole life bar.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not doing that, you're not playing the game right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely, So, yeah. Like, I'm saying, I just never played it, so like I can't even speak on mechanics or anything. I watch it because I like watching it. I love fucking watching it.
And it's like I learned a lot of his like armored attacks, like the one where he powers through.
At the right time, yeah, you have to use the right time. I've seen him do that,
of course, because you can only get hit like 3 times and then they snap you out of it. But it has that hit buffer.
Right. You so save the damage, but go through. Yeah. You get launchers and shit like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like I'll watch, like I said, there's Tekken, Street Fighter, all those games that are coming
out. Like my son is really good at the Naruto games.
Is he?
Yeah, dude. And that was one of them that we were playing. Actually, we featured it last. Remember Naruto Shippuden Striker or whatever?
Yeah, that was Shinobi Striker or whatever.
Just like that. Yeah, Striker.
I'm terrible. Yeah, I'm very like I mean, I actually like them, but I'm just bad at them. You know what I mean? Kind of like Tetris. I like Tetris, but I'm just shit at it. There's a Tetris movie coming out. But yeah, but like the thing I love about watching fighting games is watching players deal with adjusting to patches and shit because it's hilarious. It's like you paying money to suffer, and I'm not paying money to laugh at you.
I'm not paying money to laugh at you.
It is the funniest shit. You see it, man. You see like people get frustrated because they made it. I have that game too, Battlefield Chaser.
That looks interesting.
People who made Guilty Gear made that, believe it or not. It does not look like it. Yeah. So but yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna watch Tekken because Tekken looks cool. Like there's some stuff that came out with Tekken 8 that looks super cool. But I'm definitely not going to like I used to like I was at a point where like when I wanted to buy a fighting game when I didn't want to buy a fighting, I felt bad about it because I know that's my passion, and it still is. Like
I got a buddy who's like super into Blazing Blue.
Oh, really?
That's really badass game.
Yeah, I played a little bit of
finishes and supers and stuff.
That was Shadon.
That was Shadon shit.
That and Guilty Gear. He loves because they was made by the same people.
Yep.
But yeah, like I'm okay at Guilty Gear. I'm not great. I have that game too, Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
That looks interesting. It's Beautiful Joe.
Yeah, like it has like anime characters from the Tatsunoko universe. You probably like Karas. He's cool looking. He's like this black dude. He has these blades on his arm. He has like when you see him, I think Goku. Yeah, I'm trying. When I see characters, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Goku. Oh yeah, that's Goku. That's what made me buy X-Men versus Street Fighter. Like the PTSD from the ass whoopings. Like no,
he said the PTSD.
It was like people don't realize. Like, look, I'm trying to let you know, man. Look, believe it or not, like Goku can beat me in quite a few games. And like one day I was sitting here and I had a Saturn, and my buddy gave me his converter, and I didn't need to do the swapping because it's all in one. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get X-Men vs. Street Fighter, man, because that was my shit. And I went and played it too, man. I still have it back there. So you're going to beat my ass one day, let me know.
It wouldn't be the same because we haven't played it in so long.
Oh yeah, I mean I haven't played it in so long either.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be the same.
But yeah, exactly. Like Mr. Black Love says in the chat, trying to get from a low level to a high level fighting game is difficult. And like the difficult part about it, honestly, Black Love is just the time commitment. That's really what it is. Like you have to be disciplined.
It is exactly what it is.
You have to be disciplined to just do it all day. And like, believe it or not, I'm not. People think I am because I will practice and go online and fight and but like it's just like I have a short attention span. And then I want to play something else, and when you do that, you take time away from that, and like
I gave up
while everybody else is still grinding.
Like I was like grinding. I was like in
you said they showed you some
on
videos.
Fucking Dragon Ball Fighters, dude. Like I was in there. I was even getting newer versions. Like the newest one that I bought was the Dragon Ball Super Broly. There's DBC Broly and DBS.
The one with the halitosis. He has a halitosis move where he can spit at you like,
no, the original Broly did shoot a laser out of his mouth too. It's not in the game. But
no, I'm just talking about the one in the game. Like the new Broly, he does that.
Because
and I'm just saying that's one of the differences between the two.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But so like I even got really super good with the DBS Broly. And the same dude that had featured me, he was like, oh yeah, come back on.
Oh really?
Like, yeah. I mean, he didn't say that I was the best DBS Broly but I was like
some ass though, yeah.
Oh, dude, I was still up there. I could still take a whole life bar with that one too.
Yeah, but if you're not doing that, you playing that game wrong.
That was when I decided to stop playing because they still kept coming out with new characters. I think Yoshi was the newest character when I finally decided to stop. Master Roshi was the last person. I didn't even get Roshi.
And it sucks that
was the last one.
So he was a character you had to buy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
you see what I'm saying? I don't even know what viable characters you had to.
And that's where I pretty much gave up. And then it was like I still kind of kept playing, but they, new player, I don't know how he fights. I'm getting my ass whooped by a fucking old man that gets big as fuck. Like I was getting frustrated.
I love that part when he gets
yeah, dude, he gets big as fuck, dude.
Did you know that SNK
and that's when I found Rocket League.
I think SNK they borrowed that, like kind of was inspired that Master Roshi when he gets big and shit like that because Tung Fu Roo does that from Fatal Fury.
No, Master Roshi did that way back.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what SNK. I think they were inspired by
mid '80s.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to. You're not listening.
Oh, SNK got inspired by.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's where SNK was inspired by was Master Roshi getting big like that. I think that's why Tung Fu Roo does it is because they watched that and they saw it because like when you see Tung Fu Roo do it,
like childhood.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like when you see Tung Fu Roo do it, like that's all you think of is Master Roshi. He's like, you know that this is
big, like
because he
did his first Kamehameha, like man, and he blew up the Red Ribbon Army, like
Tung Fu Roo has a move where he like does that. He
gets big first,
and then he fucking is in King.
That's awesome.
11. He gets big and he fucking throws his beam, and I said, that's
awesome.
That's where they get that from. Oh, my bad.
That's awesome.
You gotta hit the hand again, man. You gotta hit it. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna
go ahead, hit it, man. Go ahead, hit it.
It's already on the table.
Go ahead, hit it, man.
Making noise myself.
But yeah, that's exactly where they got that shit from, man. That's like they get this shit from. So let's see. In the chat it says Black Love says the crazy thing about most fighting game fans have gotten used to the business model now. So instead of being irritated about it, that's the thing. It's like, man,
they're totally okay with it.
When I see it now, man, I just laugh and just keep it going. Like, man, I don't even let it waste the energy on it. Like, it used to piss me off, and now it doesn't. It's just like, well, I know I don't like. I used to feel bad about not participating in it because I loved it. Now I don't even feel anything. So it's like I'm gonna just move on. And like I said, I'll go back and because I even thought about going back playing Dead or Alive 5 because like that was the last one I played online. So and like people still play it, and it's old. You see what I'm saying? I like old games. Like the only modern games I play now because I just have everything for them is MKX, and I'll play Killer Instinct on occasion. And Dead or Alive 5. That's it. And, and then
every mind playing that new Samurai Showdown, would you?
That's what I'm saying. Like cool. I have it too. And like what was cool about that game? Like when they released it, like they gave away like when they announced the DLC characters, you were able to like download. Like they had them free for like so long. Like I was telling you about Scope. Yeah. It's like do shit like that, man. I'm cool with that because at that point, say if you do buy that fighting game and you're invested in it, then you're going to know everything, you're going to know.
My thing is
well, I'm just saying, but like, think about it.
I'll say it like this.
Go ahead.
Instead of free DLCs only being for a month or whatever, fuck that. If you're going to add a DLC, make it just an add-on.
Well, here's
you know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. Like, the thing is, like, I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit too. Like, I'm with you. I'm like, it should just be free. Like, my thing is figure out a different business model to sell something else that doesn't affect gameplay. That's my whole thing. Like, cosmetics. Sell some cosmetics.
Plenty of kids that will pay for stupid ass games.
However, if you did choose to sell them, at the very least, for the people who are competing, for their sake, and for anybody who wants to, at least make it free for when you fucking release the shit. At the very least, if you're gonna do that, you see what I'm saying? But they don't even do that.
Exactly.
They don't even do that. Yeah, they don't even do that.
And you're right. It does make more sense to if you just.
My thing is, man, you don't want to split the player base.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that. Yeah, you don't want to split the fucking player base, man.
If you want to add something new to the game, make it for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't split the player base. Like, and like I said, I'm cool with businesses want to make money. I understand, like, inflation's up. You got to make money. But sell something meaningful that doesn't divide the player base and require you to spend the money. Because at that point, like, you can, like, you do goodwill for customers. They'll give you the money. Like, for instance, if games did that, I will buy costumes.
I'll tell you like this. I play Rocket League.
Mm-hmm.
And my biggest thing about Rocket League is it is a play to earn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying to get a new car.
Right.
I'm not paying to get, like, I can't pay to get extra boost. I can't pay, you know what I mean? Like, the game fundamentally is the game.
Right.
To get those special explosions, to get those special skins, I have to play.
Yeah. And that's another thing. You make a great point. What happened to that playing the game and unlock characters? Well, watch, look. You watch me today play Call of Duty, and you
have to
play
your weapons to get new shit.
Well, that
makes sense.
Not only that, like, even new guns they drop into the game, you don't have to pay for them. You just play it. You see what I'm saying? Hold on.
Great.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, because you go through the battle pass, and like you can see, and what's even greater about it, like when I first saw this shit, it was confusing. But like you get in the chat, we got Chuck the Wise. What's up, Chuck the Wise? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate you. And like, as everybody know, we do got a giveaway going on.
Yep.
All you have to do is go to Twitter at Kev the Galaxybender, retweet or like the show. You'll be entered to win copy of Ricky Recharge for Steam. So, but like you were saying, like the battle pass, even the battle pass system, normally it's a progression. You just play it and you have to get what they give you. Oh, here you pick the direction you go.
Yeah, no, that's
you saw that?
Cool, yeah.
So like first I thought that was cumbersome, but I was like, God, that's cool. I can just get this, and this. And then like, here's the thing. That lasts for like a month. And then that goes away. However, what they do with the weapons, they put them in the game, but you unlock them via some type of challenge. You can you might have to get so many kills with it.
So it's still a play to earn.
Where did that go with fighting games? You see what I'm saying? Why can't they just do that? You see what I'm saying? Put like some pass in there where you just play matches, and then when you play matches, you get points to be able to spend on these characters. And then like, say if you don't make it to the season, then they put them, you do some type of challenge in the game, beat the boss this kind of way to get the. What happened to that?
Play to earn.
What happened to that?
I'll tell you like this: like if all of a sudden Dragon Ball Fighters said, "You know what? We're not selling characters anymore. We're selling season passes, and if you want the newest character, he is at the end of the season pass. So you have to play, get all these points,
just earn it, yeah."
Him,
and then
he would get back on the game.
And here's the other thing, though, like, and then even in that instance, this is where they can be egregious, and what I don't like them doing that. And Black Ops, I think Black Ops 3 did something like this, and it was shitty. If you make that timed, and then there's no other way to get that, that's shitty. Because then you're forcing that person to spend the time there. So even after that season is done, they should still allow you to unlock that content with some type of challenge, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? So like, say if you missed the battle, like that end of that season, you didn't get to it. at least put it in the fucking game and like put it behind some type of challenge, you know.
Yeah, see, he's saying the same thing we've been saying.
Yeah, it's a money grab. Yeah, so Chuck the Wise in the chat, he said games has become a quick money grab. People pay and play for it. Blame Halo 2 that started back in DLC, made a huge profit. Well, the horse armor too. Well, if you never heard about that, the horse armor with fucking Oblivion. Like they sold like cosmetic horse armor that did nothing.
Yeah,
and people bought it.
Yeah,
and like publishers was like, "Fuck, people will buy anything at that point." Yeah, so. And he's not wrong, man.
And that's fine. So let's keep it to cosmetics.
Man,
when you start making the game where you have to pay for this to be able to be competitive.
Well, yeah, that's what's a problem. And I'm fine with people. I'm fine with them trying to make money, but like back in the day, the transaction was honest. Like even when companies like PC games like Diablo did expansions. Now Diablo would come out with a game. And then like Diablo 2, they came out with that big expansion. I forget what it's called. And it was a paid expansion, but man, the amount of content was damn near as much as the base game, but it was less. And then it wasn't required to enjoy it. And then it was an honest transaction. Just like when we went to arcades. You can argue the arcades as microtransactions. However, it was honest. You knew what you were getting. The transaction was there up front. Nowadays it's not. It's hidden behind all kinds of loot boxes and fucking timers to make you more impatient. Like it's hid behind all that shit and that's what makes it bad, man. That's what makes it bad. So but yeah, fighting games, man, they used to be better. They're not to me. I mean, that's subjective, you know, it's an all opinion thing. We all have our opinions, but
everybody has their own opinions. Yeah. Just like my dad said, everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has an asshole, and they all stink to everybody else.
Yeah, mine does too. Yeah, and that's okay. That's the thing that's okay. That's okay. Let people. At least I got to live back then when fighting games was good.
When they were still good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least I got to experience that. Like it's sad that they don't get to experience that shit. They have to pay that shit. Like it's crazy. So fuck that. All right. So we gonna move on to the in a minute because I know Gokes he needs to take a break. Well, we're gonna move. We're gonna move on to the Ricky Recharge, the main event, in a minute, and this game is good. It's a good game, and
let's ride around.
It's really.
Come on, Ryrie.
Smoke with cigarettes. That dude's in prison, man.
Cigarettes.
He's in prison. That guy's in prison.
The guy who played that.
Yeah, he's the real guy that's based off of. He's in prison. Yeah. Yes, for like they robbed an Uber driver.
That sounds like. He stole the car. He rolled up on Riley in this big ass expedition.
Yeah,
he's like 10 years old. He's fucking sitting on books and's got a book sitting on the fucking gas pedal and shit. He's like, come on, Ryrie, get in the car.
Smoke with cigarettes.
Let's run around, smoke menthol cigarettes.
Smoke with the cigarettes, man.
That was my shit.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to get on this Ricky Recharge, and see you guys there. All right, everybody, I'm back. My man Goku, he outside taking a little smoke break, but I'm going to go ahead and launch the Ricky Recharge, and we're going to get it popping, locking, cracking, lacking. So when he gets in here, we can just jump right into it. So this game is a pretty cool game. It's an arcade game, and I think you guys really like it. There we go. Let's see. You got it there. There we go. Got it. All right. So it's an arcade game. It's really fun. I'll go over just some of the controls and how to play so people can see what it's about. But yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. And I hope that they get this looks like it's an arcade game. I hope that they can get this into an arcade game. I do. I hope they can. I hope that's a goal. I don't know if it looks like an arcade game, that's why I say it, but basically you're managing and Goku just got back. So you're I ain't riding that. Fuck that, I ain't going to jail. I ain't about to rob no Uber driver. Let me move this house your way.
No, I'm on probation. I ain't going either.
He said, fuck. He said, I got a fucking PO. I ain't trying to. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Motherfucker, try to get you in the car. I'm gonna have to About to flatten his tires, man. Like, nah, Goku can't ride with you.
I know how to tell people no. All right.
So yeah, so basically it's an action game, and it's you're basically managing. You have one gun, but you're managing a charge of it. You have charge stations on each end of the arena. You're just trying to kill as many bots you can and survive it. And you can switch polarities to do more damage. It's kind of like Ikaruga, but the reverse. It doesn't. It just uses. You switch the colors to do more damage, but like Ikaruga is like if you were different colors, you did more damage. But if you were same color, you did less damage, but they couldn't kill you with their bullets. You see what I'm saying? But it's fun, and then like you get upgrades to upgrade your gun, how much damage it does, how long it is. You get like pings so you can see through the walls and shit. Like you guys will see it all come together. It's a lot of fun. It's we play it like almost every weekend, like
every weekend.
Once, yeah.
Here's the ping thing you were talking about.
Oh shit, I'm choking.
Jeez.
Yeah. Thank you. Fuck. But yeah, so ping lets you see through enemies through walls, and you can slide. You have a stamina bar for that too, so resource, and it allows you to go through
the blast
enemies.
thing.
And then you have if you kill enough enemies, you get a bomb to clear a room. That's something Goku
Pretty sure
use.
going to show the. Yeah, I don't use it.
Yeah, you need to use it all the time,
They're
dude.
probably going to show the slide thing. That's why I'd like try to skip. There's the shield.
Yeah, you get upgrades where you get shields. You can get
supercharge.
a supercharge where it charges your gun. You get a speed up where you can run past enemies.
Speed.
Yeah, like it's a cool game, man. Like it's like I didn't think any.
Stasis.
Yeah, stasis. And the stasis is one of the coolest ones. Yeah, because you can
fucking
hijack the enemies.
Yeah,
you can get on top of them and ride the enemies, dude. And
I
then
said
make them
radio like I was fucking.
I mean, it looks like though, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like that.
I'm thinking of fucking. No, I'm not gonna brain fart too tight, Paul.
Oh yeah, you rodeo on it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what kind of look like you're riding on top of it. It'd be cool if you can shoot right on top of it. But you can make the bots self-destruct. You can make an attack. It's a cool ass game, man.
They don't actually show the slide in here, do they? Dodge. Okay.
Yeah, it's called dodge, I think, or
it says dodge.
Basic. Okay. Yeah, you put in it. It's a meter to do it. Fun, cool game. Like you'll see. He's getting ready to jump into it. You will see. It's cool as hell. Hope you guys like it. I really like it. I didn't think anything of it when you sent it over to me. I was like, I didn't think it was bad or good. I was like, it looks like a game. Let me check it out. And then I ended up kind of liking it.
Dude, this game is awesome.
Yeah,
I like it.
Like over time, I just play more and more and more. Like this is.
I mean, honestly, like if I had a PC and I could play it regularly, I would. Honestly, and I'd be on the leaderboard.
Get it on Steam. One day you'll get up there.
I'm aiming for the leaderboard today.
All right, we'll see him get it. We'll see him get it.
I hit 1 mil last time we played. I only need 500 more.
All right.
See, there's the leaderboard. Kev all over that mug. Kev all over that mug.
If you look at the global, I'm not.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But you're still fourth.
I know.
And second place is the developer.
Yeah. JB, yeah. Some of the other ones up under him, I think, are too.
Yeah, no.
At least one of them.
The other two people helped him make this game.
One of them is for sure, I think. But yeah, like there was a guy who had like a hacked score.
Really?
It was like up in the like gazillions. Like it looked hacked.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I guess they deleted it. I don't know what happened. It ain't there no more.
That's good.
I don't fucking know. Ain't that some bullshit? People cheat everything.
Yeah. Can't be happy with. Obviously, if you're unable, you gotta cheat some way instead of just trying to do it.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, man. That's what the saying is.
I guess.
All right, I'm gonna let Goku focus, man. You got
we can talk.
You got focus, man.
We can.
I don't want you to get fucked up, man.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. We can talk.
It's cool, man.
So we've come to realize staying in this main room is a good spot.
Yeah, you definitely like that. Well,
This is where you get most of your money
because you can see what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, that's
like once you start going through the doors and shit, it gets kind of hard to see. This is where you get the most visibility. This is why I like to hang out here.
This is. I also mostly like hanging out here in the beginning. Whoa, watch out now!
Because I'm blind, man.
Well, I do this until at least I get both my power ups.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I got you.
Or I have to move.
So you got a strategy, man. I'm just kind of like...
Well, because I'm a shit truck at this game, so I have a strategy.
That's where I think Like for instance, like we was talking about Samurai Showdown. That game rewards thinking and not execution. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why like we've always been back and forth because like I'm always been a little bit better executing, but you've always been just a better thinker.
Strategize.
Yeah, you've been a better thinking. Where I'm just going head first and like Samurai Showdown, like you kind of can't do that. You got it. Like it's one hit can like cost you half your life ball. And I have the new one. Like if you ever wanted to play it, let me know. Like it's I'll definitely sit down.
I saw that.
Yeah,
in the little preview that you had there. That one looked good too.
It what's crazy is it looks better than King of Fighters 15.
Really?
Yeah, visually. King of Fighters 15 looks like a joke, dude, and that's like it is not a bad looking game. It's just very underwhelming. Like if you look at it one day, I ain't gonna force you to look at it because it might cut your eyes, but it's not exceptional. Like it looks okay, it's serviceable, but it doesn't make me excited. Like even Street Fighter 5 looks awesome. Like visually, that shit looks great, but I'm not interested in fucking playing it at all. I have zero desire to dude. Like I would pay you to keep that fucking game away from me. Any fighting game for that matter. It was anyway. So, but yeah, so in the chat, Black Love said rollback netcode is coming from Samurai Showdown. They're putting rollback netcode in Dragon Ball too.
Really?
Yeah, that's going to help games like survive. You know what I mean? Because like that's what you need now, especially since COVID.
Yeah.
And that's another reason like where I wouldn't be able to play at top because I'm just not disciplined. Like you have to travel, play the best players, and you have to like right now. Like I should be training. You see what I'm saying? It's like I can't do that. Like it's just too much time. Like I like fighting games, but I like other genres too. And that's why I like beat 'em ups. Like you can just fucking play them whenever, man. We gotta play some beat 'em ups today. My wife is supposed to play with us, but
but she got on the phone. And
yeah, we were playing this my daughter's birthday party.
Oh
yeah, we got to do that next week, dude.
Birthday?
Yeah, we're going to Dave & Buster's. I've never been.
You've never been to Dave & Buster's?
No.
You serious?
I'm serious, yeah. What? You got to go with us, dude. Like, we're going to be there for a few hours. Bruh. We can drink there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're doing it, man. Because, I don't drink either, so I'm going to be really fucked up.
Oh, yeah, and they little fruity drinks, too.
They got the bitch drinks that I like, the panty drinks. That's what I like those, boy. I like those. Them drinks make the draws come off, too, boy, so hopefully I get lucky that night. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I ain't never been there, man. So yeah, but you can definitely show me around. I've never been there.
Well, I mean, they're not always all the same, but
I've just never been
for
there.
the general experience, it's all about the
everybody
same.
Loves it. Yeah, everybody talks about it.
Buster's is awesome, dude.
Everybody I tell that goes. Everybody I've ever said has been there says it's been awesome. Even my daughter's been there. Like she's been a place I haven't been.
I love Dave & Buster's.
Yeah, we're definitely going next week if you want to go.
Yeah,
every drinks on me, food's on me. This is we doing. See, people don't know, man. Like, people don't know I'm a big giver. And like I like to give. So when we do stuff, I'm like, hey man, I'm in. Just bring your appetite. Bring wanting to have some fun. You might have to slap me a couple times. That's okay. I like to get hit, but it's cool. All right, you lasting longer before your first death.
I know.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's just repetition, man. I played it more, so that's all it is.
Like I said, today I'm aiming to be on the leaderboard, man.
All right. Well, shit, I'm looking. Let's see what you can do. See what you can do. I need to sit down and like focus because I want to beat JB. That's my goal. Beat at least him. Because that 22 million, man. Holy fuck. Like shit. I know who can do it. I know who can destroy this game. His name's Carnage. Like he was known for playing like twin stick shooters, like Geometry Wars and shit.
Yeah.
He's just good at arcade games like this. He'd probably tear this shit up.
I knew there was going to be one there.
Don't you hate that?
That's why I slid through the door.
Oh fuck. Well, I normally just walk through the door and like I have to just. It's hard to like react to it. That's that fighting game reaction in me. But it sucks. There you go. At least you got some help. Man, they don't ever give me no fucking health, man. And that, hold on, we go back to Dragon's Crown. We'll go back to Dragon's Crown. We're going back.
We're so pissed off about that.
So look, it makes me sad, don't it? I get sad when this happens.
Because they played the shit out of
So like, we'll play, me and Goku will play fucking Dragon's Crown. And like I said, love the game. It's a fucking good ass game, but like it's loot
every time.
And like we get a ton of S rank loot, and they give it all to the F. And that's the even when I play on the Vita,
it's like giving it to the dwarf. No, I seen you sent me a screenshot of them giving them the dwarf something.
Well, there's one time everything was like elf, and like most of it was shitty except that bangle that I still have for it.
Yeah,
and it was like, man, like the RNGesus is like I didn't see him too much or something, man. That's what it was, man. RNGesus was just not happy with my performance, like, and it's just not panning out, man. Like, and that's one thing. I hate random, like, but I like it in certain instances. Like, for instance, like this game, what I would really like about it, like the only thing I don't like about this game, and it's not even I don't like, it's just the texture quality is very low. Like it just is. Like everything's flat. It doesn't pop. Like I personally don't. But what I do like is the lighting and stuff. Oh shit, there you go. Nice. Ooh, nice bullet time. I like the lighting. Like the lighting is fantastic. But yeah, that's my only knock on the game. But everything else, like how it handles, he added D-pad support. The fucking developer
that made a super
big difference then to the D-pad.
Oh my god.
Because what will happen is when you would get to the star station and you're using the stick to go left and you let go, it'll pop you around, like, and you try to turn around and shoot the enemy and turn around the other direction. So the D-pad is on off and it fixes that. So yeah, that, and like I said, the developer listened to feedback and the sound. I like the soundtrack. I think the song doesn't fit it when it gets like so hectic. You know what I mean? Like I think it needs to be like a faster song. But you know, the song that plays is really good. The lighting's good. It sounds really good. Ricky's a goofball, and then like I like the animation of the robots, and I like the design of them. I like how they look. They look cool. But like I just wish they had more texture work. Like maybe like some, you know, the metal looks worn. You can see detail in the, you know what I mean? Like, and I understand they're an independent developer. Like graphics take a long time.
Yeah,
and I know they can. It's just time
for stuff they got to do. Yeah,
it's just time. Yeah, I know they can. This is a time thing. Like that's any independent developer. Like they struggling to survive. So yeah, so definitely, if you guys are interested in the game, definitely just like or retweet the show on Twitter over at Kev Galaxybender to be entered to win, and then I'll announce the winner on Twitter.
I think I'm doing pretty
good.
Yeah,
hell yeah. You ain't died yet. Yeah. You're approaching half a million. You're still alive. So yeah, it's badass. And what you think about eating today? We're just gonna get the Panda Express.
Pandas?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You like Panda Express?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna get that. Like Steph said, she's gonna get it. So it's on me, big dog. We ain't ate out like the past 2 weeks.
No.
I mean, I'm cooking.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like you guys' cooking is good, anyways.
Yeah, I know. It's just you gotta take time to do it. That's the main thing, just being lazy. But like that shit, like for real, like people don't know. Like my shit got, like you remember I got hacked back in September.
You what?
Remember I got hacked back in September?
Hack, yeah.
I'm still dealing with it. Like
yeah,
I said, somebody stole about $1,000 from my bank account. It was sick. Like damn.
It was like because at first you told me they only stole a couple hundred. I was like, oh yeah, okay, no problem.
We investigated. It was about it came up to about like 900. I mean, like it was $1,000.
Sheesh.
Like, it was crazy. But and definitely like happy that I've been blessed to not have to really freak out about it. But here's the thing, man, like worrying about it wouldn't have changed the situation.
You what?
Worrying about it wouldn't have changed the situation.
Nope.
Yeah, so
and that's kind of what I told you then. Like,
yeah, you like don't even worry about it.
Press about it. Yeah. It's shitty as fuck.
Pity boy. Motherfucker got me out of bomb. There you go. I see you. You watching that, using that way more. Way more.
Learned. I told you, I'm going for that fucking leaderboard, bro.
Aim so you can see, dude. That's what I would do.
I did forget about that.
And sometimes that drains something from your bomb too. I notice if you ping, like the cooldown. So you gotta be careful if you just have to ping. You may not have access to your bomb. Ooh, we got a shield. There you go. Yeah, I don't even try to switch.
Yeah, no, I just fucking pile through them like.
Oh, you just run through them, dude. Yeah, shield that. Now you don't. I'll be doing that sometimes too. You forget.
Yeah. Damn it! Why won't
we can't ride all of them all the time?
That's bullshit.
Yeah, sometimes it's certain ones. It was a wake up call for me one day too. I got killed like that trying to ride one. I was like, fuck. Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah, a smidge of fucking electricity left too.
You remember when I got that achievement for killing that one with that super shield? That's because I killed 10 of them. I'm gonna look at the achievement. But I'm still working on getting all the achievements for it. It's a real fun game. Like this
game's awesome.
It's fun. This is a super fun game. And like right now, if anybody wants to buy it, it's on sale Steam for like $5.35.
That's fucking...
Yeah, I know. Like it's it's on Steam sale. So yeah, if you guys are interested, definitely check this shit out. It is definitely a lot of fun. Like, and I say like if they did a sequel or something like that, or an update, just add roguelike elements to it.
Yeah,
to make it awesome, like in Streets. Oh yeah, speaking of that, man, you remember that game called Tunchi? That one game that looks like it was kind of Amazon looking.
Yeah.
So that they're giving away that free on. Oh, Stacy, there you go. They're giving away that free on Epic Game Store coming up soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we should play that, man. You know why? Let me explain why. So that game, I kind of like. I like the combat and the art and everything, but I didn't like the fact that it's roguelike. Because let me explain why. Because that's all the game is. Like it doesn't it
doesn't do anything else.
Well, you will think this. Well, you like Streets of Rage's survival mode, and it is literally the same thing.
Yeah.
However, Streets 4, it's not only a roguelite, it's actually a level-based beat 'em up where you're able to learn and grasp the mechanics without having to deal with the roguelike part. And then once you get good at combat and stuff, then you engage with that part. You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened in the Streets. Like they didn't have the survival mode, remember?
Yeah.
So they didn't have it. So it was just a single player beat 'em up. I mean, not single player, but multiplayer beat 'em up. And you got good at the mechanics, and then when they released that survival mode, you already understood how to play the game.
Yep.
And that's the only thing I don't like about roguelike Tunchi, I should say. But everything else, like once you learn how to play it, it is a really good game, like combat wise. It's really good. I really like it. And it's co-op. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like playing Streets. It's like playing Streets 4 survival mode. And like each character is very unique. You get different abilities. Like I think it's worth worth the playthrough with it. I definitely think it is. Sheesh, you still do. Look, you have a million. Look, you gonna hit the lead.
Did I hit him now?
You said you was gonna hit the lead.
I stopped paying attention to the score and everything too.
That's when you do your best, though. I shouldn't have said nothing. Oh, I should have bombed. Oh, I should have.
I thought I had him.
You had,
and I was gonna try to combo after, because if you kill a bunch of them in a row, like combos.
But sometimes you gotta use that bomb.
I know.
I don't want to say nothing to break your concentration. That's why I said it when you died. You definitely had the leaderboard today. They coming for my score.
Now, I ain't coming for your score. I know that's a dead mission.
Nah, you can get it. Trust me. Because this game is more strategy than action. It's more how you play your charges. It really is. Your resources.
I get that part, but...
Yeah, I'm bad at that. And I go that far. That's what I'm saying. Like, you'll probably fare better. It is a decision-making game, too. Like, you have to decide when to use certain things. Ooh, yep. Oh, shit, you better roll.
That sucks.
You gotta slide and blow. Gosh, that sounded sexual. I'm sorry.
It did sound a bit.
That wasn't the main... Slide and blow. That's fucking gross. Oh shit!
I know, 2 of these big ones.
You slide in and blow them up. Slide them in and blow.
I was gonna try to blow the first one and then get the rest of them.
Who is that? Wit's in. See, you gotta slide past them twice. Slide. Because if you get in there, they'll combo you. I got combo. You watched me get combo.
Got peace.
You could have tried to start Black.
I was trying to
get away
the other side.
I know he is. I get away. They were piling up, boy. Yeah, once you get to the millions, dude, that's when they start piling them more. Then you got him. What level's your gun?
1.
Oh, that's the big problem, dude. You got a million and guns only level 1.
They haven't given me anything good.
Gotta keep going in. It's all
I have been, trust me.
There you go. I'll definitely go, yeah, use that. Oh, ping so you can like see where they are. They'll come up. Ooh.
Bastard. You motherfucker.
Boom.
I'm gonna die.
Boom. Yeah. It's alright, man. Hey, you still hold on. You got the leaderboard, didn't you?
No, it was 13.
Oh, you got it, Goku. You'll get it. So they're gonna give you a bonus. See, look, there you go. Yeah, you get a bonus at the end.
I still don't think I hit the leaderboard.
Did you hit it? Did you hit it? You still didn't hit it? Damn. Hold on.
Probably really close.
Let's take a look. I'll go to the leaderboard.
It's probably really close.
It was like 14 something. Go ahead, go to the leaderboard. Is that what?
It's 1401. I just looked on that screen.
Dang, that sucks. Oops, I need to do that. Oh, you need 17. Like 17. Oh, 18, really? 17, 9. You was almost there.
I was almost there.
Yeah.
But
you got to think. A few less mistakes and you good, man. So, yeah, guys. Ricky Recharge, man. This game is good as hell, man. So with that being said, first of all, I want to apologize to my man Goku for being an asshole earlier. I couldn't take a joke like a bitch. Sorry, brother. I was kissing, but he ain't on that.
No, I don't.
I'm on the gay stuff a little bit, but you know, he ain't. He's like, you better not fuck, because I be talking about whole diction shit. Goku like, look, man, keep that shit away from me.
Yep, you were talking about that on VGO, and I was like, I didn't respond. I was watching at that time, and you were like, I just need a homie that would hold my dick, and I'm like,
man, but I don't have arms at that point, though, man. You see what I'm saying? If that happened to you, I would hold yours, and it wouldn't be nothing sexual, man. I'd be like, look, I know you need this. You need me to help you piss.
I'm sorry,
got you, dog.
I mean, we both dark enough, look, down enough. I don't have to hold mine to be in it. Once it gets hard, I don't have to hold it in either.
So you go.
If you're having technical difficulties,
see a doctor.
You're gonna have to learn the learning curve and figure it out, because it is possible. That's all I'm saying. It is possible to do it without. Sorry.
I got you. I got you. So Goku ain't on it. I'm gonna need. I already had homies in the chat.
Somebody else.
Like, what's her name? The Wanda.
Yeah. Somebody else said that.
Shout out to Wanda. Was like, she's like, Kev, I'll be there for you.
Somebody else said that they got you. I understand.
All right, but yeah. So with that being said, man, we're gonna close this shit out. We want to thank everybody for hanging out. Again, apologize, my man Goku. I couldn't take a joke. I was being a bitch.
It's all good.
So I apologize, man.
It's all good. I realized that it upset you, and I stopped.
Cool.
Like, okay,
it's cool.
Because I had like 3 more cracks of crossplay. I did.
I was being a bitch, man. It's cool. Like that's why I don't need to be in charge of nothing, because I can't control my bitch emotions. So, but yeah, with that being said, man, hey, I review Ricky Recharge. So review your games, guys. Review them if you like the game. If you like it, review it.
Yeah. Like, even if you give it like 2 fucking stars.
Yeah, it helps them just get visibility. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like, and also share it. Like even if like you win this key,
like this game wouldn't be a 2-star. Just throw it there, you know.
Right.
If you give a shitty game 2 stars, that still helps.
Yeah, it still helps them out. Yeah, and it gives them feedback too. You can write stuff to them. And like I said, this developer, he takes feedback, but it's pretty solid game. I'll give
this is solid.
It's a good 4 out of 5 for me.
I'd give it a 5.
It's a good 4 out of 5 for me, because like there's things that I have issues with that ain't real issues, but there are things that would make the icing, just icing on the cake. But overall, man, I highly recommend it. But yeah, review your game, share it with people. If you win the key, again, you can.
What happens if you win the key?
I'm gonna tally up everything tomorrow. Even if you don't have Steam and you enter, give it away to somebody who does. Like it does them a lot of good.
Give it away. Don't fucking turn around and sell it.
Yeah, please do that. They definitely don't need that. They definitely don't need it. So yeah, again, thanks for hanging out. We were glad you guys were able to join us. We hope you have fun. Tune in again next month for more. And then, again, this stream will be uploaded to YouTube. And that being said, you guys know where you can find me over at Twitch, and you can find me over at YouTube and Twitter. Over at Twitter, I'm at Kev Galaxybender. YouTube, I'm Kev the Galaxybender. Where can they find you, Goku?
I have not been doing too much on Twitch, but I'm on there on occasions.
Just out of curiosity, I've noticed that.
I don't know.
Because I like watching your streams. I do. Like, I'm always in there.
I know. And it's I don't know. It's more of along the lines is like, I'm just trying to play the game. And you and my son have both said, like, I don't talk enough.
Oh, okay. I got you. That's what you're saying.
I'm just trying to play the game.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I got you. I follow you. And, like, when people stream, they have the expectation of, like, interact.
They're trying to be showman.
Yeah.
They're trying to show a little bit of stuff. And so, like, on the days when I feel like, you know, showy and bullshitting, I will stream. But for the most part, I'm just trying to play the game, you know, like everybody else.
I'll feel it. But if he does go live, where can they find you?
You can find me at Son Goku Black 81 on Twitch.
All right.
And apparently, like you said on our last podcast, I am the only person, if you type in Son Goku Black 81 in Google, I am the only mofo that pop up.
He's the only mofo that pop up. Which is weird.
You know what
I mean? All right, so we're going to close it out, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out. And be well. Take care of yourself. Goku and Kev signing off.